Alright, we should be live. Unless there's any... Yeah, we're live, okay. This should be starting real soon. I started this literally like a second before it's supposed to start, so... Okay. Thought a live stream would be easier to do than than anything else, to be honest, so that's what we're doing. I'm just trying to find a place to put this so I can... Oh, I should pop out the chat, that would be useful actually. I like having the chat popped out. Oh. Here we go. Okay. What's up, No Limit? How you doing? Alright, I think my webcam's in. Oh, is it starting? I think it kind of is. Is the volume all good? Let me know. Wait, what? 30 minutes? What? Are you kidding me? The countdown starts at 12:30? I thought the live stream started at 12:30. So they're gonna count down for 30 minutes? Oh, that is some bullshit. I want to see what everyone's... Chat is disabled? Are you kidding me? Wait, I thought the thing was starting at 12:30, but that just means the countdown starting? Okay. Well, we're gonna be chilling here for 30 minutes, I guess. Holy shit. Alright. Don't really know what we'll do in the meantime. I guess we can listen to the soundtrack. It sounds pretty good. I want to see what people are saying on Twitter, because I feel like some people will be pissed. I'll go on Twitter right here, why not? What are people saying? Yeah, 30-minute count. Yeah, even people are like, what do you mean? There's a 30-minute countdown? They should have just said it starts at 1. Why would they do that? Alright, whatever. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. We'll just sit here. How you all doing? We'll just sit here and hang out. I'm gonna listen to the live stream. I was rushing to get here too. I could have taken my sweet ass time if I wanted to, easily. I should have known because... Oh well. I should have known because they usually don't do stuff at 12:30. They'll usually do stuff at like 1, you know? I'm listening to the volume, make sure it's all good. Am I gonna talk? I should have known because they usually don't do stuff at 12:30. They'll usually do stuff at like 1, you know? I feel like I'm a bit loud. Am I? Common Infinity Ward L. Did you guys watch my video that I posted the other day? There was a pretty big L about this game already. Kill streaks instead of score streaks. We can do something in the meantime, maybe. I'm not sure what I would do in the meantime. I don't know, because I would have to switch my camera over there if we wanted to, like, play a match of COD beforehand.
I'm like the
biggest Warzone they are showing some stuff.
So I'm just super hyped to just
I mean, no one cares about this, to be honest.
It's gonna be so exciting.
We'll sit here and watch it anyways.
Try it out, see how you feel about it. What are you expecting from this new Warzone?
Yeah, not a good start at all.
Like you said, you've been grinding
well.
Warzone for a long time now. But what do you want to see? What's some of the changes you want made?
I'm definitely wanting to see like new movement, maybe, because you know slide canceling like the biggest thing in Warzone. So
new
maybe
movement.
like a new thing that bridges the skill gap and adds like a new level to like grind it out. You know? Yeah.
I love that. So do I.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Have the best time. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you. I'm so hyped.
That'd be a fun job, being the person interviewing people at these events. I think this game is just gonna be the same old mediocre COD game we've been getting for years. I hope not. I don't know. I'm hoping it's like because Modern Warfare has some good aspects to it. I don't think the whole game is dog shit, but I hope the time to kill is a little bit longer. I hope they listen to feedback and give us score streaks. I hope the map design is good. I hope the movement is fast-paced. I hope the minimap is the classic mini. There's a lot of things I hope, but I don't know. I don't even need it to be that revolutionary of a game. That's the thing. I feel like COD's always trying to be revolutionary. They don't need to. Literally just give us a good... My voice is already starting to die. Wow. Just give us a good, solid game, and I'm happy. That's all I need. That's all I need, really. Yeah, I hope they prove me wrong, too, because I definitely was not anticipating this game too much.
I am looking forward to seeing some incredible Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer gameplay.
Oh, I know that girl. She's a YouTuber. Noisy Butters, I think's her name.
But new and challenging.
Yeah, a little bit of throwback, right?
I hope it's at least better than Modern Warfare 2019 and Vanguard. Cold War is great. Yeah, I agree. If it's better than Modern Warfare and Vanguard, then it is a plus.
I am so ready to experience just that nostalgia again.
And we're just looking at multiplayer, but I feel like it's gonna be really hard for this game as a whole to be that great if it doesn't have zombies. I'm sorry, but like not having zombies automatically to me is hard for this game to be one of the best CODs, because to me zombies is like what makes the experience well-rounded, because you have your multiplayer, you have your campaign. I like having that zombies mode to go to every now and then. You know, you finish the campaign, usually the first week you play the game, you play a lot of multiplayer. I can't just be playing multiplayer, right? I know they have Warzone, but that's kind of its separate thing now. It's kind of its own thing. I like having zombies there as an extra thing to do, an extra thing to be excited for. And the DMZ they're adding in this, we'll see what it's like, but I'm not expecting to give a shit about it. I'm expecting it to be just as boring as Spec Ops was in Modern Warfare 2019. I'm not expecting it to be that much different. I know it's like kind of like that Escape from Tarkov game, but I just don't see that being enjoyable for long term at all. I don't see it. I think Escape from Tarkov is really popular because it has like a realistic feel to it, and it's like kind of like a, you know, it feels like you're actually like a soldier out in the I haven't played the game, but I've seen gameplay, and it kind of seemed like that's the appeal to it. Call of Duty does not have that sort of appeal the same way because it is an arcade shooter. So I don't see that type of mode working. I just don't see it. Hope I'm proven wrong though, but I really don't think so. Yeah, Spec Ops is just not good. The issue is the fact that it's just a bunch of stuff from, you know, the other modes. There's nothing really unique to it, you know, so it doesn't have a unique feel. I'm gonna see what people are saying on Twitter because I can't sit here and look at a counting down screen. It's nice to get to hear the music though. Yeah, I'm gonna see everyone getting pissed. Yeah, they're all getting pissed about the countdown. I think everyone is, to be honest. It is just really dumb. Oh, they're promoting the Call of Duty shop? Okay. Kill streaks again? Yep. I agreed. I don't get it. I don't get why. I will struggle for my entire life to understand the reason why that's a thing. I don't get it. I don't get the design choice behind it. Like, there's certain things I understand the design choice behind, so I'm like, okay, I kind of get why that's the case, even though I don't like it. Like skill-based matchmaking, I don't like it, but I get why it's there. Kill streaks, I don't see how that makes the game enjoyable for anyone. I don't like, some people say they prefer kill streaks, but I don't think those people feel that strongly about it. Like, I feel very strongly about score streaks. And I know a lot of people who feel very strongly about score streaks. I don't know a single person who feels that strongly about kill streaks. It's not going to make or break the game for them. You know, having score streaks instead of kill streaks, they're going to be like, oh, whatever, cool. They just prefer kill streaks. But the people who prefer score streaks, I see them being quite passionate about their feelings about it. Because when you go to Black Ops 2, to Black Ops 3, all those games in between, like, people never really complained about score streaks.
So
I never
he
heard a
was saying earlier
single
he wants, like,
person
nice and
complain about it. They
fast-paced.
kind of
I'm
just like,
looking
oh,
for the
cool.
opposite. I want a nice,
But all of a
slow
sudden we
pace,
get kill
pace
streaks
game.
back.
I can
Everyone's like,
sit a
oh,
little
it's
further back, watch
we're
over
back
my
to the
teammates.
classics.
I'm
Like
25
what?
and I'm proud of it.
I don't get it. I don't get why they went back to it. I still
I think
don't.
it's gonna be the perfect mix of both. Some good maps, some good fun. I get to beat on him for another year, and I get to hopefully beat his team. Lost by 1 round recently.
I don't get how this camera quality isn't
hopefully a
like
good year ahead.
as crisp as it possibly can,
Anything
given
like
how
that?
Yeah,
much
I'm
money
just
this
looking for
company
good
makes.
maps. I mean, I want to see just a different
It's
variety
not
of maps.
bad
I think it'd be
quality,
really
but
cool.
it's not
We can switch it up
crisp,
between
you know?
fast and slow. I just want to see some creativity in the map. So that's
Who
what I'm
even
looking
are
for.
these people? I know Courage, but I don't know the other guys.
Here.
I'm sure they're just content creators. I don't watch all content creators, so I wouldn't know. I only watch some. I guess this is a way to showcase the soundtrack, which I'm looking forward to, because if there's one thing I can say about Modern Warfare 2019 that I really loved was the soundtrack. It's one of the best soundtracks in my opinion from Call of Duty. Yeah, I only recognized Courage. Yeah, he's very recognizable. Everyone knows Courage. But I didn't know the other guys. I'm sure they're just other content creators that I don't know. Love this channel. Thank you so much. You playing the beta? Yeah, so originally I was gonna just, because I have a PS4. Obviously I have a Series X, but it comes out on PlayStation first. So originally I was just gonna play it on the PS4, but that sucked last year, playing Vanguard on the PS4. It even sucked for Cold War. Like, the game is so much less stable on the PS4 because they just don't make it well for the old consoles anymore. Because it's a day one PS4 too, like it's an early version of it. But my friend does have a PS5, so I did ask him if I could borrow it for the weekend because he doesn't really care about COD that much. So I'm gonna borrow his PS5 for the weekend, and I will be playing the beta. Probably gonna go pick it up later today. Hopefully they don't like do an early release of the beta like right after the beta ends or right after the reveal ends, because I won't be able to play it right away. I have to go to his house to get it. So I'll probably do that like after the stream or something. I'll just go head over and get it. And I'm gonna pre-order the game, but then I'm probably gonna refund the pre-order because you can refund pre-orders. I know you can for PS4. I'm not sure if you still can for PS5, but you should be able to. It would be weird if you couldn't. So obviously I'm gonna refund it. That's what I did for Vanguard. I refunded it after I played on PS4 because there's no way I'm gonna keep that game on the PS4 when I'm never gonna play it on PS4. So this should be the last year we're gonna get the early access for PlayStation users, because when we get next year's COD or 2024, by that time Microsoft will have ownership of Activision, so it won't be if it's gonna be exclusive for anything, it's gonna be exclusive for Xbox. But I could see it being just neither exclusive for either, which would be best case scenario. I don't think it should be exclusive for anyone. We all know BO2 the greatest COD of all time. There was a long period of time where I felt that way. I think currently Black Ops 3 is my favorite, but BO2's close second. Easily close second. This channel is hella underrated. Can't believe only 12K. Thank you so much. I mean, to be fair, it's only 12K because I don't post that much, you know. If I posted more often on this channel, I think I could have a lot more. Because, like, my movie channel, I post way more often, and that obviously has been growing a lot faster. But I kind of stopped videos on this channel because I just don't really have the time for it. I haven't really been playing much games recently at all, to be honest. So that's, you know, the biggest issue there. I think if I did post more often, I think my channel would be doing a lot better now. Because I hit 10K, what, like 2 years ago? So I've only gotten 2,000 subs in the matter of like 2 years. Because the past 2 years have been the least amount of like uploads I've ever posted to this channel. Because I've been uploading to other channels and, you know, again, busy with stuff, so. Is anyone actually going to play Warzone Mobile? I just don't think I will. What do you guys prefer? Let me know what you prefer. Do you prefer the way it looks now with my webcam up there? Or would you prefer if it was like this, but obviously my face over here? I think I would prefer this, but I don't know. I'm probably gonna... How do I get rid of the chat? I don't know. I don't want the chat showing up just because... what do you call it? When like the trailer's showing up and stuff, I'd prefer if it was, you know, clean screen. Imagine they announced Zombie standalone game. That'd be crazy. If they announce that, won't be today though. If they ever do. Today they're already announcing Modern Warfare's multiplayer, revealing it, and then they're gonna show Warzone 2. So that's two big things, which honestly is kind of stupid. They should have done Warzone reveal another day. I feel like. I guess they want... No, actually, no. I think it's good to do it all in one day because they have a whole event set up. So I kind of get what they're going for here. I think Warzone in general sucks. Yeah, a lot of people are feeling that way recently. I enjoy Warzone. I don't really play it too often, but I like it. I think I've been seeing the maps popping up on screen. Alright, we're like halfway there.
What are you most excited to see here today?
Something I'm not excited for.
I think, honestly, being able to see a lot of people who played online together, finally in the same area, after everything that's gone on and being able to get back together, like, that's going to be a really fun time for people to be able to, like, see each other across the way.
Now there's a lot happening, there's a lot being revealed, you guys are getting that inside scoop on it, but we've got Warzone 2.0, we've got multiplayer.
Oh, the internet will
on.
actually
What's your
shut
game?
down when
What's your game
GTA
on
6
COD?
is
What are you
announced.
looking forward to?
So I'm a huge multiplayer search and destroy fan, so a little bit different than most people here. They play mainly Warzone. Not that great at Warzone, but search and destroy, quick skipping, that's my thing.
Okay, we love to hear that. And what about you?
Also, search and destroy. That's how we met.
Wow,
So
hardcore.
yeah, search and destroy all day.
I like search with friends, but if you're playing by yourself, fuck that. It's no fun. And it depends on the COD too. And it depends how competitive it is. It has to be like really competitive, like people who really want to win, you know? That's where search is fun. But if I'm just playing for kills, I'm gonna play domination. Definitely. Definitely has the same feel of the Modern Warfare 2019 music. It's the same composer. She also did Infinite Warfare. Like, out of all the COD composers, I'm trying to think which ones are my favorites. Probably, yeah, Sarah Schnatter? I don't really know how to say her last name. She's the Infinity Ward composer from the past couple CODs. Then there's Hans Zimmer did Modern Warfare 2. He did most of the game. And then Brian Tyler did Modern Warfare 3, which both of those were really solid. I don't know who did Ghosts or AW. The Treyarch games are a combination of Brian Toohey and Jack Wall, whom are both really damn good. Especially Cold War has really great soundtracks. Zombies, Black Ops 3 and 4 have great soundtracks. I think Zombies is mainly Brian Toohey, and then the campaign and multiplayer is usually Jack Wall, but it's a mix sometimes. And then Bear McCreary recently did Vanguard, I know that. Oh, that'd be hilarious if they announced that today. I'm betting they'll save GTA 6 for probably next year's E3. So 2023 in like June. I think that's when they'll announce it. And they'll probably announce it for a 2025 release or 2024 maybe. I don't know. So yeah, the beta is Friday to Tuesday. That's kind of interesting. And then weekend 2 is the 22nd, which is a Thursday. So Thursday to Monday. So it's a little different. It's Friday to Tuesday, and then the next week is Thursday. So there's only one day where there's not going to be the beta, like September 21st, really. It's almost 10 straight days of the beta, just one day without it. Are we going to wait 2 years for new Black Ops? I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be probably one of the best CODs of all time. If They have 4 years to make it. Now, obviously, you know, Treyarch's getting shifted around to do other projects at the same time because that's what Activision always makes them do. But there's a third-person playlist in Modern Warfare 2. Someone just said that. Interesting. Third-person mode's returning. Cool. It's got to be a damn good game if it has 4 years of development time behind it. Because that's never been that's never happened for a COD game before, you know? It's got to be one of the best. And it's Treyarch, and I trust them with what they do, so... Doesn't Bear McCreary work on The Walking Dead? Yeah, he does.
So of course here for Modern Warfare 2, so many different things that you're going to be able to test out here today. What
Oh,
are
I
you
know
looking
him. That's
forward
Modern
to
Warzone.
I'm most looking forward to find out more information about Warzone 2 and the future of the franchise. I think that Warzone has really helped adapt to a casual audience, whereas the CDL has been growing the more competitive side of things. And I just want them to see them, you know, be able to refine it, come in with Ricochet this time, not have any of the issues we did with Verdansk, and really be able to, you know, just hit the ground running this time.
As we look ahead to Warzone 2, do you have any favorite memories on Warzone?
Treyarch doing
Warzone
ranked
1,
play. Yeah, I don't know how much work that
The end of
takes,
Verdansk
but
was probably one of my favorite things.
they're doing
I
something on
streamed
it.
I did my first subathon. It was 7 days straight, and we covered the whole thing from the Easter eggs and all the things that told us what was going to happen to seeing the nuke actually explode. And I don't know if anybody keeps up with Modern Warzone, but I had been saying since Verdansk came out that it was going to be blown up by a nuke. So to see it happen was just euphoric for me.
Nice.
Love
I
it.
can't wait to see if your predictions come true for this next game as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now, if they have that standalone zombies game coming out, then that's a whole nother thing they gotta do, so... I don't know. I kind of don't... I don't know, the standalone zombies thing I would only like if it was like... I don't know. They would have to do something really cool with it. I'd be completely okay with them just having a zombies mode for the next game and it being a really damn good zombies mode, like the best they've ever done. You know? Things keep popping up on the screen and I'm trying to see like what it is. Like I saw a mini map pop up before, so they're showing some maps every now and then. And then sometimes there's like random symbols, which I'm assuming are perks, maybe? I don't know. I want to hear them explain the, I just saw Gus pop up on the thing. Is that a character's name or something? Probably an operator, maybe. I want to see them explain the creator class again, because that was the most confusing thing I've ever seen in my entire life. It'll be something like Outbreak, but better, I'm pretty sure. I think they'll have Outbreak, but then also your round-based mode. Like, I think they'll have both in the next game. Or do you mean the... Oh, you're talking about the standalone thing. Yeah, they could do that, like a free-to-play standalone thing that's just Outbreak, maybe? And then you still have your traditional round-based zombies in... You know, it'd be actually smart. Just make that a part of Warzone. Have, like, a side mode in Warzone that's, like have it on the same application, and then just have Outbreak as a part of Warzone, and you maybe play it on the Warzone map, maybe? I don't know.
I'm looking forward to
I have no
Call
idea.
of Duty polished feel you expect, especially from Infinity Ward. I think that was my favorite part of Modern Warfare 2019. Was just how smooth everything felt. I love the field upgrades. I'm wondering if they potentially
Yeah, it's a
added
polished
any more.
game, but that
And at
doesn't
the
mean
end of the
shit to
day,
me.
they already teased earlier today the brand new Gunsmith 2.0. I want to see what type of crazy weapons we can come up
Sus
with.
Fring,
I cannot
oh hell
wait
yeah.
to just lay the smackdown on all the Call of Duty League pros that are here. They're all absolute noobs. I'm looking forward to today.
Ugh. Ooh. How long do you think it's gonna be? Like 2 hours? No, like an hour. There's no way it's gonna be that long. I'm betting 2 hours. I'm gonna zoom this in a little bit. I'm betting 2 hours. There we go. I think Infinity Ward has always had the most polished games, bar OG MWII. Yeah, I mean, I think the reason why is they usually have less development interference. Like, I feel like every Treyarch game has developmental interference, and I don't know why that is. Like, you always hear about things being canceled and stuff, and there being changed plans, and Activision being like, oh no, you gotta do this Treyarch. Like, they throw Treyarch around all the time. I don't get it. 'Cause you look at, like, Cold War, obviously, we know the issues with that. Black Ops 4 had the whole campaign thing where they had to scrap the campaign and then do Blackout instead, and there's also a lot of zombie stuff that happened. Black Ops 3 apparently had a lot of other stuff planned as well. I think a lot of the Black Ops 4 issues had to do with them working on Black Ops 3 post-launch so much longer than they probably wanted to, because Activision knew how good Black Ops 3 was doing, so they were like, keep adding stuff. So they were adding stuff to Black Ops 3 for like 2 years after the game came out, you know? Even if a lot of the stuff was supply drop only content, it was still stuff they had to add, so I probably had less time to work on Black Ops 4 because of that.
So, gents, how are you guys feeling? We've got Warzone 2.0.
Our first event here, so I mean, we're really excited.
But I care way more about the design choices and the ideas and the gameplay than I do about, like, polish, you know? I don't want glitches, obviously, but
really exciting. I don't know what to expect, but
Cold War reveal was so much better, in my opinion. Like, the hype, the trailer. Oh, that Cold War reveal was amazing. All of it. Like, the campaign reveal, the multiplayer reveal, and the zombies reveal. I think those are some of the best reveals we've ever seen for COD ever. Actually, no, the Black Ops 4 reveal event was probably the best, when they revealed multiplayer, Blackout, zombies all in one day. But the different Cold War reveals were amazing, too. Wonder what crossovers they'll do this time. At least they could do crossovers without people screaming about, oh, it's not realistic. Like having things in World War II that don't make sense and people freaking out about it. I guess they have more freedom with the modern game. I hope they do a Walking Dead crossover. I don't know if they will, but they did an Umbrella Academy thing. That's a TV show that's much smaller than The Walking Dead, so why not do a Walking Dead crossover? Bear McCreary is associated with COD, so I think it makes sense. I think it could work. All I want is like a Rick and like Negan skin or something. I think that would be enough for me. Which, honestly, they might do, because we have The Walking Dead ending soon, so there's going to be a big thing there. And then when the Rick and Michonne series comes out, I'm sure that to promote the Rick and Michonne series, they can add Rick and Michonne to this game as like an event thing. Or they could give us, like, I'm not even asking for a big event. Like, obviously, The Walking Dead's not going to get its own big event, but just, like, skins would be cool. They could do Negan and Maggie, too, for the Negan and Maggie spinoff. I think that would be perfect. Fortnite got to them first, though. Doesn't mean they can't do it, though. Obviously, Fortnite doesn't, like, own that, you know, ability to put Walking Dead content in their game. I'm sure COD could do it, too. If glitches eventually get fixed, but design doesn't. Well, design could get changed. It usually doesn't, though. That's true. But design could if they wanted to. Like they have sometimes in some CODs, but a lot of times it's not anything too major. Oh, you know, if they give a shipment, it better be a good shipment. I don't want to see that Modern Warfare shipment ever again. I don't really like Vanguard shipment either. It's not as bad, but it's still not very great. It's also the game's fault because the time to kill is so fast. It's a lot more enjoyable when the time to kill is slower. Like, World War II's time to kill was a little bit slower, and I think it worked pretty well in World War II.
And I liked in Verdansk how it was like a lot of buildings.
I would love to see shipment in a Treyarch game. That would be insanely good.
So that's what I'm looking forward to.
They just cut off this guy. They just cut him off. He was saying some shit. They were just like, nope. Poor dude. I see DMZ logo keeps popping up. Alright, hopefully I don't have to pee in the next however long this thing's gonna be. I'm surprised they disabled the live chat. Oh well. I don't really understand the point of disabling the live chat, because, like, yeah, people say some pretty annoying things, but, like, I don't really see why it's such a big deal. It's like, there's so many people that would be in the chat anyways, so, like, do you really need a moderator for that? You could just let people say whatever the hell they want at that point. They just be saying the same shit like they usually do. They just spam, like, memes. That's usually what it is. It's usually just people screaming a bunch of random shit. It's kind of funny to look at sometimes, though. I do like how they're bringing back all the green as like the main color for the game, because Modern Warfare 2019 was more like bluish gray colors. All right, they starting soon. I'm probably gonna record this on my Elgato, not my Elgato, my OBS, just so I can upload this as a separate video after. I'm just getting ready to start it. Okay, and go. Here we go. Oh shit, it's starting already.
All of us.
Is it loud? I'll turn it up a little bit. Oh, Warzone 2.0? They showed a little bit of it. Oh shit! That's it. Everything's going by so fast. Ew, Warzone Mobile. Ew. It looks so gross. I know mobile games are supposed to look like that, but still. A lot of stuff. Let me know if the audio is all good, everyone. Let me know. I'll probably check it out myself too. But...
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Call of Duty Next. I am Johanna Ferris, the General Manager of Call of Duty, and I am thrilled to help kick off a truly significant moment, not only for the highly anticipated upcoming release of Modern Warfare 2, but a very significant moment for the future of the entire Call of Duty franchise. You see, over the last several years, we've experienced explosive and dynamic growth, and we've learned a ton along the way. And those learnings have fueled our ambition to deliver a wholly new, elevated player experience. One focused, of course, on delivering more fun and innovation, but also state-of-the-art tech advancements built to support a more connected Call of Duty community than ever before. So just know that what we shared today across Modern Warfare 2, our brand new Warzone 2.0 experience coming later this fall,
sorry, I'm just looking something up real quick.
And our designs to bring Warzone to mobile for players on the go are all certainly big news, but it's just the first chapter of a very bold, long-term vision that we carry to take Call of Duty to even higher heights in the years to come. Ultimately, though, we know that you,
she's got a nice,
our players and fans
necklace
around the world, will be the judge of all that. And it's why we are thrilled to be doing this on the eve of our Modern Warfare 2 beta, and to be here live in person with more than 200
Robert Bowling has me blocked on Twitter for some reason, and I have no idea why. I don't think I've ever said a thing to him before. I don't know what I did.
Gameplay itself. So let's get right into it. It is
I
my
see the
esteemed pleasure
menu.
to introduce, alongside me, Patrick Kelly, co-studio head of Infinity
There's
Ward and the
Ninja.
executive creative director of Call of Duty. Pat, welcome.
They better not reveal the game with like just people playing it. Like I want to see like a full trailer, you know.
You know, on the franchise, I always get asked by people, or regularly get asked by people, what are the areas you focused on improving, or what are the areas you innovated on? We worked on improving and innovating on every area of the game. It always comes back to gameplay. Gameplay is king. But I could go on and on. Things like third person. Things like where we've innovated in the space of Battle Royale. We've got an all-new mode in DMZ that has large player counts along with massive player counts of AI.
It's so cool how they have this set up with all the streamers.
On. We've got mobile connected with progression and everything else across all of the games. And it just goes on and on. But you know what? It all comes back to one thing. It comes back to fun. Everything we do is in the service of fun. Whether you're a hardcore player or a casual player, whether you are somebody who
I
likes
hope
to play
they
with your
actually,
friends or you like to play alone.
you know, stay true to
Wherever
that.
you play it, be it on console or PC or mobile.
He said fun for
however you play,
hardcore
whether you're a
and
camper or a
casual
slayer,
players.
We've tried to think
Hey, I
about
don't want to
fun
hear the
for
word
you.
camper.
And hopefully today you're going to see that and play that, and fun is what you come away with.
Absolutely. You know, fun is definitely what we're going to be heavily focused on. And I'm particularly excited about some of the social features that are coming as part of this launch. Things like proximity chat, a new gulag twist.
Proximity chat?
Instances where players will interact not only with their
What?
own squads, but may even have to work together
In
with
Warzone?
other players in unexpected and pretty fresh ways. We've already seen some hilarious interactions, in fact, during play sessions, and I can't wait to see how these new ways to connect evolve over time.
That's really
Now,
interesting.
Pat, what can you
Proximity
tell us
chat,
about
probably
weapons?
in DMZ,
Oh,
I'm
wow.
assuming.
So we've completely innovated in the area of connecting you, the player, to your instance in the game, making you feel more in the game. And I guess you can think about it as starting out with the camera. The camera represents your eyes, right? So connecting the camera to your body. We've done that with some inverse kinematics and some physics and other things like that. We've connected then the body to the hands on the gun. Again, with some sophisticated inverse kinematics. We've connected the gun with the actual bullets coming out of it. So now, wherever that gun is pointed, however it's pointed, the bullets are coming out of it exactly from the barrel. There's no disconnect there. And that's before I even get into what we've done with the new gunsmithing and how you build your weapons and the platforms, etc. But look, you're going to play it, and I hope you'll love it like we do.
All right, well, we've taken up enough time, but before they kick us off the stage, can we tell them about raids?
Yes, thank you.
Raid Shadow Legends?
With the beginning of Modern Warfare 2, and then shortly after that, Warzone 2.0, and then very shortly after that, for the first time ever, we're going to release a raid in Call of Duty. It's a very different kind of gameplay.
Oh, DMZ?
It's very intense. We think it's very fun. And we're super excited about it. And by the way, there's one other thing I want to talk about for all of you hardcore
I have no idea what
players
he's
out
talking
there.
about.
I heard so many of you talk about what play challenges can you give us beyond just winning, which anyway, I won't go off on that, but we've got a whole series of quests and gameplay challenges that occur when you actually win in Warzone or you hit different milestones that you'll have an opportunity to do. And believe me when I say everyone in the match will know when you're on them and if you prevail at them. So look forward to that.
Is that like challenges? I don't know what that meant, but okay.
And now,
I don't know what he was.
I
I don't really.
Miles and team
Whatever.
To carry the day, we are extremely
He did do a
excited to give you
great job at
the
explaining
world
that, but
premiere
whatever.
of the Modern Warfare 2
We'll see.
multiplayer trailer.
All right,
Thanks
here we
again,
go.
and enjoy
Here's
the
the
show.
trailer.
We got intel reports of Hassan and the cartel forming terrorist cells all over the globe.
Oh, colors look good.
We've never seen
Colors look
activity on
real
this scale
good.
before.
They have an army. But we have each other.
The world is a
Why is the screen black? Are you kidding me? They fucked up this badly. The screen's black. I can't see anything. What? Oh no, there's no way they fucked up that badly. We just missed like half of it. What? Oh. Alright, we'll go rewatch the trailer when they post it on YouTube because they fucked up that badly. Wow, I can't believe they messed up like that. That's terrible. These maps look really good though. I like the colors. They got cameras. It looks like ghosts, but like colorful ghosts.
Do not let them cross the border.
Take him out.
Oh, that's cool.
Get ready, team. We have never seen a war zone like this.
Oh, here's Warzone? Yeah, that's Warzone. I think this is Warzone. Or is this... I don't know. I mean, it looks good. Gunsmith 2.0. Third person mode, what the fuck? Yeah, I already heard about that, but it looks cool. Oh, this is a machete? A katana? What the hell was that?
I'm on my way.
I mean, it looks good. I can't complain.
Access to the open beta.
Are they showing it again? Okay, good. They're showing... They realized they fucked up, so they're showing it again. Alright. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I forgive them because they're re-showing it.
We've never seen activity on this scale before.
Dude, I hope no one gets 5 for that. Because that would be shitty. Oh, this is the part we missed right here. Yeah. Oh, this part looks cool too. Wow. Oh, damn. Oh, we missed a really cool part. And then, okay, we saw this. All right. Or dolphin diving. No, I didn't see that. Yeah, okay, we saw this. This looks good. I like it. I'm sorry, I like it. I'm sure the game, we'll have to see how it's gonna play when we actually play it, but in terms of just a trailer, it looks good. Damn.
Do not let them cross the border.
Yeah, I like it. It's colorful at least, you know, it's not all gross and gray, you know, like some previous COD games were. People are comparing it to R6 Siege. Oh, I guess that makes sense. They do that every year. They did that with Black Ops 4 too. They were like, oh my god, this is literally Rainbow Six Siege. It's like, more than one game out there could have gadgets. It doesn't mean it's a copy of Rainbow Six Siege. Like, the only similarity is the gadgets, sure. Underwater stuff looks good too, at least.
I'm on my way.
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta.
And there we go, Call of Duty fans. The trailer's so nice. We ran it twice. It is all there. Everything.
We ran it twice. Why did you run it twice, though?
So special. We are incredibly excited to be here today. And after that, quite frankly, how can you not be? My name is Miles Ross, and I am so excited to truly be here with a few of the members of the Infinity Ward team who are bringing Modern Warfare 2 to life. Guys, we have 200
third-person mode seems cool, but it does kind of seem like it's going to be a gimmick that I probably won't play more than a couple times.
Stephanie Snowden, Director of Communications.
Colors are similar, but there's more biomes, I think. The Rainbow Six Siege? I mean, color is just colorful, I guess, you know. Color tint looks like COD Ghosts. I think the...
From Modern Warfare 2019. I mean, let's
well, the guns look like they're from Ghosts.
Today, guys, you saw that trailer. Let's go with the philosophy, Steph. Let's stay high level. What went into the creation
philosophy?
of the game?
Oh, I need to hear this.
Precisely. There is so much. This game has just so much content. It's got something for everyone, and it's really been the result of 3 years of hard work at IW and our partners across all of the Activision studios.
Oh yeah, I'm not expecting it to be anything that different.
Started with you guys at home, the community.
But if you like COD, you know, it's one of those things.
And that
I'm not expecting it to be all innovative and shit, you know, which I'm okay with. I just want it to be fun.
Piece of what Modern Warfare 2 is. And it's a dialogue that we hope to, you know, continue, especially here today. Well, we've got so much in store with this MP experience. And people like Jeff and Joe here, who I am honored to work with, and their experience on this franchise, we're in good hands.
Indeed. Okay, so Jeff, well, I don't know where to start anymore. Let's set up what Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer is all about, and let's stay high level for now, because there's a lot of details, friends, juicy details.
Sure. I mean, you know, when you come into making a sequel, it can be kind of tricky. You know, what do you keep from the previous game? What do you get rid of? And where can you add new things in and not mess up this kind of nicely balanced ecosystem?
I'd like you to get rid of kill streaks and add score streaks
instead. So we came up with a few methods. One of them being player behaviors. And I say behaviors and not play styles. I think a lot of people will say play styles, but that can kind of change during a match. But behaviors are more
agree. It's more about
how players play. And we just put them into 3 big groups. We call them rushers, which are just aggressive players. They just want to find the action and go. And then we have sentinels, and these are defensive players. They want to just hold down a building, maybe keep a Overwatch.
You mean campers.
And then we have stalkers, which are reactive, and they kind of hang back and try to read the field and read where spawns are. And really, we just kind of use these as filters to keep us
I don't think it's as simple as that. Oh, no, he's right, though, calling it behavior instead of a play style, because people do
for players to be successful
multiple different things within a match. They're not going to do the same play style 24/7.
Some of the new stuff that you're most excited to talk about.
Oh, boy. There are a ton of new features to dive into with this game, but we really pushed forward even the most fundamental aspects of what makes a Call of Duty game with Modern Warfare 2, and it's been really amazing for me to come on board this past year and see these innovations coming to life, to hear Jeff jump into, you know, breaking down the 1v1. And personally for me, water. Our water, I've seen the memes, we love water. It's really hard to make in games.
Okay, but is water
aquatic combat
that innovative?
Able to do with vehicles in the water.
I love the inclusion of water. It's innovative for Infinity Ward, I guess, because they haven't done that in their previous games, really.
Last couple months.
But Treyarch's been doing water since Black Ops 3, so we've seen water quite a bit.
Adventures in MW2?
But I'm glad to see it in Modern Warfare, though.
We wanted to add water.
And Warzone.
And we knew we didn't have time, right? So in Verdansk, we froze the rivers and we made the outskirts just to kill.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Water is.
As soon as we started Modern Warfare 2, we leaned into water, both visually.
Probably not an easy aspect to add to the game.
There's waves with white caps. But we also, the gameplay side, there's unique ballistics underwater. You only can use certain weapons underwater. Your pistol is your
Warzone stuff looks pretty fun.
You can't use your primary weapons.
I think this is Warzone right here.
It's also a nice cover or evasion mechanic. If you're getting shot at, you can dive into the water, and as you get deeper, it gets murkier. Like the farther you are from something, you can't see it. And so it's been super fun for us to dig into water and really flex on what water could be in Call of Duty. And
I want to see like gameplay in game, just so we can see what the heads-up display looks
like. How
like.
does it work through water? Like we had to look at everything in the game and say, how does it work in water? What's the best version?
Our vehicles will just slowly submerge. Yeah, really would instead of blinking out.
Yeah, everything.
A lot of details.
The behaviors are awesome.
Oh my God! Well, I can't quite wait to literally, dip my toes into those waters. But guys, let's not forget about the ground and the air. Like, I mean, what else is going to be coming to the movement system, Joe? What have we got?
Well, you know, last game we did mount, and we had slide. And
please don't do mounting again, please.
Shooter, fluid movement is super important.
Please remove mounting.
So this game, as you saw in the trailer, you can see here on the video, we have a new ledge hang mechanic, and that's essentially a high mantle. But instead of doing a high mantle and throwing yourself up over into combat, you can now peek. If you have a pistol, you can pull that pistol out and use that.
Is that mounting? I don't know. Do they have mounting?
You know, last game we had the slide that kept your gun up, but we really wanted players to have an option where if they're getting shot at, they don't know where they're getting shot at, they can get down, get out of fire.
So they got diving and sliding.
Just high enough to let you get through a window. And so if you throw a grenade up into a building's second story, often you'll see players, you know, like rats leaving a ship, diving out through the windows. And it's just another option for players in combat.
Yeah, and all of these dynamic movements mean you can interact with vehicles specifically in a very cool way. I'm going to save some of that gas for when we get to Warzone 2.0, but it's really exciting.
All right, vehicle details to come. But now, guys, let's talk about equipment. Obviously, Call of Duty, crazy sandbox, a lot of cool toys to play with. Joe, what are some of the new dynamite new items that we're going to be throwing at each other and equipping and using in all sorts in the next game?
I mean, you saw some cool stuff in the trailer. You saw the drill charge. You saw the shock stick. One of the other cool ones you saw is the inflatable decoy. And this is a mine that you can throw out.
Inflatable decoy?
And it basically sits there, and if a player gets close to it, it auto-deploys and basically inflates like a car airbag going off. and it faces the person
They
that
had that in
triggered
Rainbow
it. And
Six
so it's a
Siege,
great
right?
distraction technique.
I can see why people are
with
making the
with a
similarities,
cluster,
but
if you want to control when it goes off, you can throw it in water.
It's a cool
and here
feature.
You just saw the DDoS. We added all this equipment into this game, and the DDoS is our kind of answer of like, hey, I'm going to breach this building. I want to go clean house, but I don't want to deal with all the shit inside. So
the
I'm going to
guns
hit the DDoS.
look very, very
Boom, it's gonna
modern,
shut
like
down
almost
everything.
borderline
I can move in,
futuristic.
yeah, and clear that room. You saw the heartbeat sensor is back. It's got a new look.
No, I don't
It
mind the
also has
ledge
a battery
hanging,
as a balancing
but I
mechanic,
just
so
don't
you
like
can't use
mounting.
it indefinitely in Warzone.
Oh, there's a scar.
And there's so
This is
much
the Tack Cam too, which
Yeah.
you guys
Yeah.
just saw, which to me is a personal favorite.
You can put out a lot of them, and
Yeah.
even you can patch into your teammates. So you can. It gets a little crazy.
Yeah, kind of like a sticky GoPro, but will actually mark your enemies for your team.
Yeah.
So I expect to see a lot of fun
There's so
moments
many,
with that today.
so many toys and new tools that we just want players to get in and play with. I think there's something like 13 field upgrades, you know, between Warzone and Core MP.
13 field upgrades, but
Oh my god.
everyone's probably going to use the same one or two. Let's be real here.
All this talk about
It always
equipment,
happens.
It reminds me, I mean, that's one element to look at now, but we've also got Gunsmith, brand new Gunsmith. Guys, what can you tell me about it?
All right,
and
please
how will it
explain
change the way
this,
that we, you know, level our
because the
weapons and
video
manage them?
was
I mean, what's going
never
on
that clear.
Yeah, so the new Gunsmith allows players to build out their weapons more smoothly than ever before. We put out some videos yesterday for the Intel drop. I hope people dig into those if you want a better look at Gunsmith 2.0. But we're really looking at unprecedented opportunities for weapon customization. And the new weapon platforming will actually allow players to unlock universal attachments through cross progression. So we saw a lot of
Universal
really positive feedback from the community
attachments.
yesterday. This is sort of intended to, you know, decrease the grind. You're no longer unlocking
I mean, that's good,
every single
yeah.
attachment for every single weapon. There will be some shared attachments through
I don't really
progression.
mind. I never mind
I'm really excited to see the streamers
all the
and
different
content
attachments
creators
with
jump
like how
into
long
this
it takes to
today.
unlock them.
I
I
know
don't.
we
It's
all
not that
love the
big of a
best
deal to me.
for
I
games,
just
so it's exciting.
don't put all the really good attachments at the
This
end.
does
Is my
sound
problem
amazing.
with
So
it.
we've been hearing a little bit about weapon platforms and shared attachments. This is very, very cool stuff. Can you dive into those details though, Joe? I mean, what can we expect?
Yeah, I can add a little bit of to what Stephanie said. We had this vision last game with Gunsmith, and we were like, okay, what if you could take an assault rifle and you could make it an SMG? And that was our driving kind of like motivator for that system. And we kind of hit that. You could take it functionally through attachments, but the weapon name wouldn't change, and we couldn't change the receiver. And really, that's the key thing this game is you can go into Gunsmith, you can set up an AK-47 assault rifle with a thermal optic, with a suppressor, with a grip. And then you can say, you know what, I want to change up the playstyle of this gun. You can swap out the receiver to the AK-74U, make it an SMG, but you can keep that optic, that suppressor, that grip, they all come with. And to what Stephanie said, we have shared attachments within these platforms. We have branching
Alright.
progression. You unlock those guns by playing with other guns. And then we have shared attachments across all guns, and it's all to hit this vision of I'm building up an arsenal of weapons and an arsenal of attachments. I'm sitting down to my gun bench, and I'm going to make the perfect weapon for me.
I think maybe the simplest way to think about it is a gun tree, and each time you hit a branch, that's a receiver, and they grow out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's, you know, we wanted to ground that in reality. Functionally, a receiver, you know, is based in that, changing the weapon type, and I think it provides a really seamless experience for players looking to build out the perfect weapon for a multitude.
Well, I mean,
of
yeah,
play
obviously they're
styles.
invite
You're
the
gonna be able to
streamers. Why
jump
wouldn't
into
they?
that platform and
They can't
customize
invite
however
every
you
single
want
human
for,
being
you know,
possible to play in this little
situational
place. That would be
combat.
hectic.
You're actually going to see the FJX Cinder weapon vault in action today, which is the entirely unlocked Platform 1, the M4, the Mic 4, and the weapon vault maintains its aesthetic properties across all corresponding attachments. So we've heard you talk about the Frankenprint. This is our answer. It's an extremely rare. This is a huge, you know, project for our teams to design these, but it is the ultimate weapon blueprint. And even better, you can unlock the entire Cinder weapon vault with the Vault Edition of Modern Warfare 2. Playable in beta.
Available in beta, so we can rock with that thing all weekend long. Okay, so Gunsmith looks incredible. Okay, I'm excited. I cannot wait to get into this one soon. Our streamers are going to get into this one soon as well. But first, guys, we need to hear about maps and modes. We've got our tools to play with, equipment, weapons.
We know about
maps and
Grand
modes, though. Let's get into this
Prix,
one. Let's get
and
into,
I know there's a
the
museum
design
map,
team,
but
the
that's all I know.
philosophy, I suppose, behind building out maps. But Jeff, this is for you.
Yeah, you know, right from the start, we knew we wanted to build another big map, not only for Battle Royale, but also for this other mode that we've been working on for quite a long time.
DMZ?
I read about that on the internet.
Ah, yes. But, you know, when you lay out these big maps, it's kind of a collection of all these little POIs, these points of interest. And within each of these, we've really fine-tuned that they can play large-scale core modes like Ground War and a bunch of others really well. And so, you know, stepping back from this large map and looking at how much open world sandboxy gameplay that we have, we looked back at our 6v6 maps and really tried to refine and make them a tighter experience to contrast all this big world.
Good, smaller maps, good.
Gameplay.
That's good.
So the maps for 6v6,
I
in comparison
like that.
to the last game, they're just
was DMZ in the trailer? I couldn't really tell.
A little bit more refined, and I think fans
Probably
will
not.
really enjoy how quick they play.
That sounds...
A lot of diversity in those maps as well. A lot of visual variety, some colorful maps in there, and I think they feel really clean.
Guys, you're moving me in ways I didn't imagine to be moved today. Excellent stuff.
Cry?
I might. Hey, it's the first time for everything here on
But just one event, I would like them to actually just have normal fans for a real opinion to get a game instead of streamers who probably don't care. The streamers definitely care. I mean, I don't know about every one of them. Like, Ninja obviously doesn't play COD that much. That's true. But a lot of the streamers there do stream COD only, really. Like, Exclusive Ace is there. I know DK Dynamite's there. I know Noah J's there. He doesn't play multiplayer that much, but he played a lot of Warzone.
And our new amphibious APC.
Sahar Bay?
You know, swimming, as we've already said.
So this is a Warzone point of interest?
Inside the town is this really
Or is this
intense
a
urban
map?
combat with
I
all
wasn't
these tight
listening.
little alleyways. And all this great rooftop combat. And mixed with our ledge hang, you get these really cool parkour combat.
I'm assuming this is a point of interest. It doesn't look like a normal
I love
map.
how you describe the rooftops there on this map specifically as like a separate ecosystem. You can
Oh,
kind of
32v32 map set in the United Republic of...
All right, well, that looks fantastic.
All right.
Okay, so that's one of our larger maps.
The minimap in Modern
some
Warfare
of
2
the
is not a
6v6
traditional
maps. I think
minimap.
we have some footage of one of the new maps that we're going to be seeing today, named Mercado Las Almas. Do you mind giving us some details on this one?
Sure, Mercado
That's
is,
shit.
is a little street
Oh, well.
market in a historic section
Mercado
in
Las
Mexico.
Almas.
Our story behind this is,
Oh, that's cool.
you know, the authorities have some intel that narcotics are being smuggled out of a warehouse, and they're going in trying to find and seize them. This map plays really fast and a lot of action right down that center lane.
Oh, it's like a really cool map.
The Mercado is a very dangerous neck of the woods, so watch out when you're playing in the beta. It plays fast.
Cannot wait, really cannot wait. Looks fantastic, and again, interesting to see you know, how that ties into campaigns and whatnot. All sorts of fun and games ahead of us. Looks amazing. Battle maps, core maps, 6v6, all this looks fantastic. But let's go back to modes. We've seen some maps. What about the modes being played on battle maps? We will have the return of Ground War, but we've got a new large-scale mode that you've alluded to, right? Let's talk
DMZ?
Invasion.
Oh, Invasion?
So Invasion is it's a big war map. It's Big War TDM, or we affectionately call it the shipment of Ground War. It's 20v20 players.
Yeah, all these maps look the same because they're all on the
AI
Warzone
each
map.
team. AI are coming in fast roping. They're coming in on medium birds. And it's this high action mode.
So everyone's wondering why they all look the same, these maps, is because I think they're all the same. I think they are. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
You know, they're taking C. You can
But
kind of play
they
it
all
how
do
you
have a
wanna play
similar
it. You sit
look
up on
to
a
them.
rooftop and snipe. You can grab a shotgun and go room clearing. If you push too far into the enemy's base, AI will come hunt you. But we've also been really conscious of where we put AI in multiplayer. We didn't put AI
I'm at
in
least
kill
glad they
streaks or anything
didn't
like that because we don't want AI showing up in
reveal.
search and destroy. We don't want AI in domination. This mode, though, however,
Yeah, I
was
didn't like
built
AI in
for
other modes. That's good.
and it's a super
I don't want
fun
to see
mode.
that in
Can't wait for people to
6v6.
try it.
Kind of a funny aside, you know, we took the name Ground War from a playlist in MWII, and that was just large-scale TDM and DOM. And we kind of did the DOM in the last game, and now we're able to add kind of the sandbox TDM, and so we're kind of completing the cycle of that old playlist.
Yeah. Well, this large-scale stuff looks amazing. This looks so awesome. And okay, so what about the new 6v6 modes?
Yeah, I want to see
Dialing it in
6v6.
Closer and closer. Steph, what have we got?
Yeah, so we also have 2 new 6v6 modes that you're going
want
to
to see the
seeing
maps,
here
to be
played
honest.
today, and they will be in beta.
Because all these
It's
other
Prisoner
modes, I never really
Rescue
play them. I end up
and
playing Domination
Lockdown.
Hardpoint anyways,
Prisoner
so
Rescue. Okay, let's go into Prisoner Rescue first.
I'll try them like once or twice.
So
But
Prisoner Rescue is an attack and defend.
locate the
mode. It's
hostages.
round-based.
Okay, yeah, that's.
The defenders have 2 prisoners.
Oh,
kinda
this
spread
is
out.
yeah. Okay, this is Rainbow
Hold
Six
them.
Siege,
The goal of the attackers,
which is
get
cool. I
to
don't
those
have a problem with
prisoners,
that.
Pick them up and carry them to exfil. When you pick them up, you enter what's called a
But that
wounded carry,
literally is
where they're up
Rainbow
on your
Six
shoulders
Siege.
and you
There's a
can't use your
mode,
primary
the
weapons.
exact mode
Instead,
in Rainbow
you have to use
Six
a
Siege.
pistol if you brought it, or you're just stuck with fists. But the way that we give the attackers an advantage once they grab that prisoner is they get a radar sweep for their team, so they can call out where the defenders are. And the objective icon over the prisoner goes away as soon as they scoop them up. So now the defenders have to basically rotate back to the exfil and set up defensive positions. And it's this heart-pounding, adrenaline-pushing.
I'm
like,
sure there was
mode once
games
you grab
before
that
Rainbow
prisoner
Six
and
Siege
try
that
to
had
get them out.
hostage.
That's
You know, it's not like
run.
Rainbow Six Siege owns it, so I'm fine with them adding it. I don't really have a problem with it. I just, it is funny. It is kind of like the
in
same
this
thing.
mode, which resonates with me in my time in esports. So this is my personal favorite of the new ones, and also sort of the strategic revives that happen. There is a revive mechanic, and so you are able to pick up your teammates. And I've seen some pretty wild comebacks in our playtest so far.
It was a lot of fun. We got to play a tiny bit yesterday. It was amazing. Incredibly fun, and I know the community is going to love diving into it over the next week. Okay, I can hardly believe that there's actually a lot more content to get through, but there's one more thing I have to bring up. I have the honor of officially announcing that third-person view is finally coming to Modern Warfare 2. What are the details behind this one? We got a
Show
little
us some
teaser,
gameplay.
on stage from Patro, but what are the details?
Yeah, you saw a little hint of it in the trailer too. It's been a pet project for us, right? We've always wanted to do third person, and all while we're working on all this other stuff, we've been kind of lifting up and doing third person in each mode. And the cool thing is that it's a modifier on our game, right? We can just turn on third person. In the beta, we're playing it in Hardpoint, but we want to try it post-launch in S&D. We want to try it in VR.
So when you ADS, you go into first
camera
person.
work.
So
the camera collision's been reworked. It handles tight spaces. There's a water camera. There's an interior camera. You can feel the weapon shake when you're firing with it. And
it's cool, but I probably won't play it too much.
Incredible. I can't wait to see what third-person COD feels like in 2022. Sexy skins and everything. This is a lot of information, Steph. Like, there's a ton here.
I tried to warn you. We're delivering a lot of new features for you guys to try out ahead of release. And I said we were going to be bold with this beta, and we are, but there's even more to come at launch. So this is just a taste.
How is this just a taste? How can there be even more? I mean,
we haven't even got to Warzone yet.
We're not even okay. Okay, so what about this year's third mode?
So I'm happy to say that special
Should have been
ops
zombies.
will return as our third mode, and will be focused on 2-player missions, asymmetrical in game design. So think 1 player on air support, 1 player
Wait,
on
is
the
DMZ
ground,
not even
and,
considered the
I
third
think
mode?
the
Is
OG
DMZ like a
fans
whole
will be
nother
really
thing?
excited because we've looked at, you know, some of the iconic Modern Warfare missions like Overwatch, and really tried to implement some of those themes into the design.
This Iconics is 3 hours long. That probably includes just the streamers playing. I think for like a bit they show streamers just playing the game after.
Yes,
maybe, I don't know.
Indeed. Well, I'm all set then, Stephanie. I do
They won't
believe
talk about the
we've got
time to
more,
kill. They never do
surprise
in these
for
events.
PlayStation
We talked about it in
players
Black
out
Ops
there.
4 because it was drastically
we do.
different.
Let's roll
But
the
it's
clip.
probably not that drastically different here. What the hell?
Empty-handed, I was born. Empty-handed, I will ascend.
At least they got cool skins already instead of waiting months and months to finally add some crazy skins.
Spear, stone, or arrow. These are merely tools. I am the one to fear.
Okay. Cool, I guess.
Take Miles, I said.
Oh, third person mode of some more skins? That's very true. I didn't even think of that. I didn't even
Receive an
think of
exclusive operator, Oni. Oni is a
That's
warrior
true.
gun for hire, descended from centuries-old samurai clan and torn between country and family, just like me. This is such an awesome-looking operator, guys. Oni is going to be playable on day 1 for all who pre-ordered through the PlayStation Store. Plus, he comes with a high-level weapon blueprint, playable in multiplayer and Warzone 2.0. Steph, badass.
Oni is awesome. I myself am a PlayStation player, and so I will be becoming Oni main day one for this game. And it's been really awesome to see our narrative team building out his lore, really bringing this operator to life with the creation of his backstory, his motives. And I think the art team absolutely crushed it with this skin. He is so cool looking.
All right, Stephanie, we keep talking about all the things that we have to look forward to, but we are missing quite a big one here. We're missing the start of the beta. So for anyone who wants to get an early first-hand look at Modern Warfare 2, and trust me, you definitely want to, it is immediately available around the corner for PlayStation players who pre-order any version. Early access to the open beta.
They'll probably open it early tonight, though. I got a feeling.
Preloading right now.
I got a feeling.
Also check out your screens, since here's exactly when you can play the beta on your platform of choice. But don't forget, friends, it's also definitely worth noting that if you pre-order the Vault edition of Modern Warfare 2, you get to use the red Team 141 Operator Pack and the FJX Cinder Weapon Vault in the beta, in addition to being
Kinda gotta pee,
in-game
but
rewards
whatever.
for playing all sorts of cool
I'll
swag.
hold it in.
And don't forget that if you digitally pre-order Modern Warfare 2, you also get up to a week early of campaign access. So wait, campaign a week early. All right, folks. I hope you enjoyed that first look at Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer. Don't forget, you're going to
You didn't show us any maps other than like big maps. I want to see 6v6 maps.
Plus here and ready to rock and roll. But first, we'll be right back to show off the world premiere of Warzone 2.0. Don't go anywhere.
What are you doing in the meantime?
Next, brought to you by Mountain Dew.
I'm gonna pee in the meantime. I'll be right back.
Warfare 2. Little Caesars, a proud partner of Call of Duty Next.
Why is
and
my
Modern
back hurt
Warfare
like
2.
a motherfucker? All right, I'll be right back.
HyperX, official peripheral partner of Call of Duty. Play like a pro on the big screen with 144Hz VRR and AMD FreeSync, now on TCL 6 Series TVs. Prime Gaming. Visit gaming.amazon.com today and start claiming your free content.
We have 200 creators here on site, marching down the green carpet with one mission in mind: to be the first players to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
And there is so much in this game. There is almost too much. This is like one of those days where I enter and my hopes are so high.
And what are you looking forward to most when it comes to Warzone 2?
Prisoner rescue.
I'm looking forward to using that inflatable soldier decoy to mess a lot of players.
Kill streaks, I think.
I'm honestly here just to learn as much as I can to prep for Old Men of Optic, because those guys are very old now.
So maybe some OG maps coming back.
A map that everyone can play.
Honestly, give me a broken shotgun.
What's your favorite game mode and Mountain Dew flavor combo?
Search and destroy Code Red.
Capture the flag, Code Red.
At this point, they should make Modern Warfare a separate IP since it's deviating away from COD.
I'm drinking Baja Blast all night.
There's stuff about it I don't like, but
Easy Terminal.
Ooh, Terminal. Most people have Terminal.
High Rise is better than Terminal.
Terminal, 100%. I just
High Rise is
replayed that
better.
recently, and I realized that spawn trapping is horrendous. Easy. Strike.
High Rise.
High Rise.
Terminal.
What's your favorite flavor of Mountain Dew?
I've grown up on Code Red, so it's
I'm reading some stuff on Twitter, seeing what people are saying about it.
Dang, I was gonna pick Code Red too.
Can I get a second one?
All right.
Baja Blast.
Starting October 17th, unlock dual double XP, COD points, and also an exclusive Mountain Dew skin in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
I didn't know they were still really close sponsors with Mountain Dew.
Welcome back to Call of Duty Next. The Mountain Dew green carpet. God damn, it was beautiful. A lot of fun people out there, everyone having a good time, and some incredibly well-dressed people out there, and some definitely not. Sweaty t-shirts abound. But here we go. Welcome back to Call of Duty Next, friends. We promised it was coming up, and now the wait is over. It is time to talk about Warzone 2.0. We got a glimpse of some Warzone 2.0 in the multiplayer reveal trailer earlier today, and it does look awesome.
I just want to see the 6v6 maps, to be honest.
Here we have got Stephanie Snowden
But
joining us, but of course, welcome Jack O'Hara, game director at Infinity Ward. Joe, how are we feeling? We ready to party here? I mean, this is a lot. We need to know everything. Warzone 2.0. Stephanie, the world cannot wait.
It feels crazy for me to be up here revealing Warzone 2.0. I ended up at IW as a fan of the game, and so this moment is absolutely bananas for me. But Warzone 2.0 is everything that we loved about the original Warzone, right?
It's always cool when people go from fan to
on the same
developer.
experience that we all had, that fun, all of those moments, and it's a return to
Terminal is overrated.
tech across the universe for Modern Warfare 2, and that's going to create a really
Hopefully it's a separate
streamlined
client,
player experience.
right? It's
And,
gotta be.
I think the key innovations that we discussed for multiplayer, those all exist across Warzone 2.0 as well. So we're bringing it back. It's all connected. It's the same world, and I think the players are going to love it.
Oh my good God. Real excited about this one. Again, there's a lot in this one,
This
Jack.
dude on the left's like busting a nut every time they say anything.
So MW2 and
He's like,
Warzone
oh
2
my
have
good
been
God.
developed side by side since the beginning, right? Since we started down this road, and they're part of the same universe. Like Stephanie said, they share the same mechanics, the same weaponry, and even more than that. But the centerpiece of all this, of course, is the new map that we've been working on since 2020.
I'd
with
prefer
teams
if
across the
Warzone
globe.
was just a sandbox
It brings
of like
together
every
philosophies
COD
on map
ever,
design. It brings
with like
together new
random guns
technologies
from
in
them.
order to do
Not
it,
obviously
and
not all
lots and lots
guns.
of artwork
Oh
to
yeah,
back
they're
it
talking
up.
about DMZ. So DMZ is a
And
part
we've
of
learned so
Warzone.
much from
Okay.
players experiencing Verdansk and playing in Verdansk over the first few years of Warzone, and we're really excited for them to land in Al Mazrah with their squad.
Al
There's a
Mazrah is
wide
the map
variety of
name,
points
right?
of interest for players to explore in this map, and we're really looking forward to seeing everybody in there.
Well, here we go. A brand new map to explore and traverse. I cannot wait. Stephanie, let's take a look.
That's right, Miles.
Can we see the map?
Welcome to Al Mazrah. This is our new
Nice.
map for Warzone
Okay.
2.0. It is an
Airport. Is that terminal?
interesting
Oh,
mix
that's
of
terminal,
geography. It
right?
is expansive
Airport.
desert settings with a mix
That's
of
gotta be
industrial
terminal, right?
areas, towns, a city, and of course water. It looks way better.
It does
on this
look a lot
screen
like
than it did on
Verdansk,
Twitter.
but
But
a
you're going to
bit.
find a lot
The
of really
city
cool
looks cool.
elevation, rocky peaks, caves, subterranean spaces. This map is beautiful, and it's actually the biggest BR map that we've ever made. And,
Biggest BR map?
I am so excited for all of our streamers here to jump into Al Mazrah later today.
It's huge. Look at the size of that thing. Okay, so that was a big picture, and it's a great way to see it from a sort of top-down layout. But let's take a better look at some of these points of interest.
So when we set out to create these spaces, the team
It's
works
really
to
bright.
make it feel like a real space, right? So that there's infrastructure in between all the different, what we call points of interest along the map. And if you're paying attention, you might even see a few that seem
oh,
pretty
that's Corey
familiar
from
out
Modern
there as
Warfare
well.
2. Oh, that's so
And
cool.
So as the team works through these, they're trying to find some variety on each
We got
point of
Corey
interest
back.
to make them something that the players will want to drop
Oh,
in
they
with
got
the
Dome?
particularity of that single point
They
of
got
interest and
Dome.
find
They
the place
got.
that they wanna
I like
drop
a
and
lot
where
of
they wanna
multiplayer
play, whether it be
locations.
a high
Coming back is always
elevation,
cool. So that means
observatory at the
Corey
center
and
of the
Dome are
map,
probably
whether it be
coming
the big
back
city
to
that's up the top
multiplayer
right,
if
and
they're in
whether they want to
this.
explore that or whether they want to work in some of our POIs where we have water intersecting with geometry here. So we
Airport.
have
is
in
this
one,
terminal?
Well, it looks familiar.
Oh, that is terminal. Yeah. So terminal's probably coming
and there's a
multiplayer
river
too.
system that
Okay.
goes through all of this. So you'll be able to catch in a boat and drive between the different POIs. Here's one of our favorites,
There's a
Sawa
boat.
Village, which is
That's
I like
my
the boat.
favorite.
Oh, the water. Oh, that's so
I mean, I
cool how
love
it's
to swim,
flooded.
so you find me there.
That's really
I'm
cool. I don't like how
curious what you
gray
guys
and
think, Jack
brown
and
it looks,
Joe,
but
on what
it
the hot
still
drop
looks
will be
fun
today,
at
right? We've been
least.
talking about this the last couple of days. This is our first time seeing other people who are not us play Warzone 2.0, and so I'm just very curious where you think everyone's gonna immediately drop today.
I think some people are going to drop to Observatory just to go back to home. You
They're
know?
playing Warzone. Don't tell me they play
It's
Warzone
always nice you
before
move through the map and you
multiplayer.
kind of hit a spot and you're like,
Like,
wait a
whatever happened to multiplayer being like an important
these
thing.
flashbacks.
Yeah, there's a lot of nuggets in there for some old.
I want to see multiplayer
Yeah, I'll say
gameplay.
Corey. I think that's gonna pop off.
I think people will land around the edge so they stay in as long as possible in this match. But
smart.
We have some news for our edge of the map players coming up.
Ooh, all right, guys. Well, the map looks absolutely gorgeous, and I can't wait to watch our streamers here drop in early in an alpha build later on today. Okay, so moving on to the gameplay, we've got this beautiful space to play in. How do all of these multiplayer elements we've talked about a little bit earlier, how do they fit into Warzone 2.0?
I mean, the super simple answer is all the stuff we talked about in multiplayer, the stuff you saw in the multiplayer trailer, that's all in Warzone, right? It's all integrated. So that tactical camera works in Warzone. That decoy mine works in Warzone. Like,
Why could
it's all that's been built
it's
from
got to
the
be a separate client
the
because
slide, the dive, the water.
I don't know how this is gonna work when like
Or
the new CODs
swimming.
come out after. Because we can't have the same
This is a
Warzone
great
situation
taste of some of the
again,
water
with the
combat.
integrations being all funky.
I can't wait to go full Captain Miller, you know, Apocalypse Now coming out of the water, knifing people. I mean, this just looks...
Yeah, the rendering team made some work, so you come out, you're looking all wet.
Yeah.
See the caustics on the bottom.
Yep.
I'm
It looks really good.
I have no idea, but it sounds great and it looks incredible.
You can see the armored patrol boat coming by there with its 2 turrets. There's some cool stuff.
So I'm glad you brought up vehicles. Steph, you touched on vehicles a little bit.
Yeah, Warzone
earlier.
definitely
What
gets the
can we
most
talk
budget
about?
easily.
Obviously
They come out with a new map like
all sorts, Jack. What we got?
really frequently.
So we've implemented a
And
new
they
physics
obviously
and
take a lot
handling
of time
model
to
for the
make. They're not
vehicles.
easy to
Some
make.
vehicles are heavier, some will slide more, have more traction or less traction. And as you're driving them around and you're encountering them and other squads are playing with them, you can choose to shoot off the tires to kind of impact their handling. You can have them, they react to explosive differently based on their weight. So if you're in a heavy armored 4x4 and get hit by an RPG, it's going to kind of bounce a little bit, but not quite take the hit as a small sedan. You can also choose with your squad to be rolling into a POI and somebody
They've
jumps
done
out
better
of the
jobs
roof,
with
somebody
making
leans out the
the
window, and
file
suddenly you get
sizes a bit
yourself a lot of
smaller.
firepower driving
Like I don't think
inside the UI.
Vanguard's is
Of
nearly
course,
as big
that
as the other
vehicle
2
needs
games,
to
so hopefully it's
survive
not
for
too
quite some
big.
time in the map if you want to keep using it to go from point to point. And vehicles will run out of gas, or at least most of them will run out of gas, and then you can bring them to a gas station to fill them up. If your tire's been blown up, you can get out and repair it, or you can bring it to a gas station to get repaired as well. And of course, we've got water vehicles. We've got a small boat. We've got the boat that Joe mentioned with the turret at the front, turret at the back. So you can have that little moment cruising up the river with your whole squad ready to rumble. So yeah, there is so much love that's gone into these vehicles.
Forgot the coolest vehicle.
The coolest vehicle?
The massive helicopter that you can fly
big-
around. And it's a
big
moving
chopper.
platform with 3 doors. And you can move a whole squad through the map.
What?
Wreak havoc. It is so cool.
Oh my god.
I mean, the fact that you can lean out of the window, grab your teammates, pile in a vehicle, actually, engage in battle from the window, leaning out, shooting,
Unless somebody blew off your door.
That won't.
That does complicate things, doesn't it?
PTSD from.
So is Raven working on this Warzone 2.0 at all, or did
I hope
Infinity
the,
Ward
gas
make it?
prices in Almaz are okay. I feel like there's a lot going on in Warzone 2.0, and my head is quite frankly spinning. What other massive changes have we got in store? Because it feels like there's so much that's changed. Is it still a gulag? Do we still have circles? Is it still gas? I know there are guns, but do we shoot them? What's happening?
Well, what do you want to jump into first? Oh, Stephanie, go ahead. Go.
We've made some pretty sweeping changes, I think, to the high-level components of Warzone 2.0 to continue providing players with both a dynamic and rewarding VR experience. But Warzone 2.0, you're going to hear it over and over again.
Talk about the
today.
leveling system.
It's about fun. This is about playing
That's
with
all I
your
know
friends,
about.
having fun, friends new and old. Maybe
Wait,
you're
some of
making
the
them a
oil
game.
worked on it
And I
some
think
way,
one
but I want to know
particular
like who was the
feature that I
main one
cannot wait to
working
see
on
streamers
Warzone 2.
engage with will be our prox chat.
Yes!
So it's coming. It will be in Warzone, and
Oh, it's in
There's
Warzone.
going to be some amazing clips.
I was assuming just DMZ.
But I think Joe.
A lot of people go in the
tell us
party
a little
chat
bit
though,
more
so it's not
about
going to make
looting
much of a difference.
In Warzone 2.0. I'm listening to that.
The streamers love prox chat.
They're like, yes.
In looting in Warzone 2.0, we still have the humming crates. You can still travel around and listen for those. We still have the loose loot on the ground, but we wanted to add a layer of learnability and logic to our looting, right? So if you're outside, if you're a little kid, you fall down, you hurt your knee, and your mom's gonna go inside, go to the medicine cabinet and get you something a Band-Aid, Neosporin, whatever. So that's our looting. If you need health items, you can hit a bathroom in a building and there'll be a medicine cabinet you can open.
Oh, that's cool.
If you want to get loadout items, there are these hidden caches throughout in between the POIs that are in ground, and you can memorize where they are because they're always there. So you can kind of start to develop these paths through the map of how you.
I like that.
And there's this logic.
Finding
applied to
bandages
looting.
in like a
You can
bathroom.
find toolboxes that'll have grenades and things in them. And
Next
you
gen
find these
only? I
other
don't know.
crates that are kind of like it's as if the military that occupied
think
the
they've
space came
specified.
through and dropped off military items. Those crates are always there, so you can always have this reliable layer to looting.
Incredible. This sounds really exciting. We go on a road trip through Al-Mazrah, quite literally like have a route we plan, hit the gas station,
pick up
gas
snacks.
up, pick up snacks, pick up ammo and all sorts. Okay, cool. So what about circle mechanics? I mean, this is obviously a huge component of BR's, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, the circle's been a staple of BRs. It's been really hard to move away from it, so we kind of talked about what could we do to mix things up with the circle. So we've got this new mechanic where the circle can actually split, almost like a cell splits, into 2, 3, or even 4 circles. And then those circles kind of close down. And what it does is it segregates teams, and you have these micro battles.
It sounds like it should be a game mode. It doesn't sound like it
like,
should be the
we've
main
cleared
mode.
out our circle.
Right.
We think we're good. And then those
That could work,
circles
but I don't
merge,
know.
they
I
come
kind of
back
prefer
together,
the
and
normal way.
You have this very directed fight of like as the circles
See,
are moving, you're like
okay.
gearing up in buildings. You're like, here we go. It's about.
You know what Joe said that I don't like?
You have that final fight.
No
So it's
disrespect to
another
him,
kind
but
of
I don't
like
like that
twist
philosophy.
in the
He
gameplay
said
that we
we
feel like
wanted
is
to
a cool
find something
world
to
event that
change
would
it up,
happen. Like,
so
oh, the
we
circle's
did something
splitting,
to
we
change
need
it
to do
up. But you don't have to
Crazy.
always change things up. It's okay to keep the circle working the same way. You know, if it works, you don't have to change it. Trying new things is cool and all, but you should try that in a new game mode maybe. Now, don't make it the standard. You know, I feel like that's not a good idea, but whatever. Hopefully it works.
The current version of the Gulag
but
that
I
we have running
feel
right
like
now,
it
we're
might
excited
not
to
work
play
the best.
is you're not in there alone. You actually have this temporary
Oh,
alliance
2v2
with another
Gulag?
opponent in the map, and you guys,
Alright.
you have to work together, and if you can defeat the other team, you can get out. And after that, you guys are enemies again. But for that
I know
moment,
to
it's like,
justify
all right,
it being
we
a
need each
new
other.
thing, that's
Let's
why
do
they
this.
change
Use
things
the
up. But
proximity
I
chat
only
to
think
talk
it's
to
worth
each
it
other.
changing things if it
And
really
the other
is
thing we've been
needed. You
playing
know,
around with is you may see a little bit of an AI presence in the Gulag. So you have to be on your toes. Like you're working
Just
with
test
an
it out.
enemy. There might be an AI here. You're picking up weapons. And we're excited for people to try it.
AI in the
We're gonna get
Gulag?
feedback
What?
today too, and like Joe said, we've been through some pretty wild iterations of the Gulag, which I will not reveal here, but there's a lot in store.
There certainly is.
Oh yeah, wait. Why would you need bandages? Oh, so that. Oh shit, yeah. That means the health should be like Blackout then, which I'm not sure how I feel about that, but
impact how players get their weapons,
I didn't mind that in Blackout,
but
but
into what that's all about, and
I
if
feel
it's
like I
even
kind of like the health system in Warzone.
So strongholds are reinforced
I guess you will
buildings
auto
that
heal
the,
maybe.
that the AI is occupying inside Al Mazrah.
Unless he was just using an example. I don't
and
know.
the players can choose whether or not they want to engage with them and
Strongholds.
assault them to get cool rewards.
Yeah, they have these in
including free
Fortnite.
loot
I'm assuming it's the same
which
thing
is
as
one
the
of
things in
new ways
Fortnite.
that we're adding for players to get their hands on that best weaponry. We've worked really hard to bringing AI into
AK-74U?
into Warzone 2, and you're going to encounter them in multiple modes in different way. In BR specifically, they're in these strongholds, and if you get to a stronghold, you can find the location of a black site, which is going to have even cooler stuff in it, and you can fight your way from one to the next. But in other modes, you're going to find the AI occupying large portions of the map and just kind of protecting different POIs in different ways.
Unreal. Okay, so we've all heard the rumors that Warzone 2.0 is going to have some very, very interesting new modes. Would you care to confirm or
DMZ?
deny Stephanie Snowden?
It's finally time. I have read about some new modes on the internet recently, but one of the most exciting things about Warzone 2.0 is confirmation that an all-new sandbox experience is coming at launch. I am happy to announce DMZ, Call of Duty's extraction mode, will arrive with Warzone 2.0 at launch later this year. I played DMZ for the very first time on my first day at IW, and to this day, playing it non-stop, the possibilities with this game mode blow my mind.
So DMZ.
I still want
confirm
zombies.
that DMZ is real. But we're not going to go into depth on it today because we do have to keep some stuff in reserve. What I can tell you, though, is we've created a rich sandbox where you can define your own win condition. You infiltrate Al Mazrah, you accomplish your goals, and then you decide to extract when the time is
It's
right.
literally Spec
It is
Ops,
played across
but
the
a little
whole
different.
map,
I don't know.
and the
It
AI
just
is
doesn't sound that
occupying
interesting to
large
me.
sections of the map, and they are lethal opponents, and they do command your respect. You have to watch out for them. You have to work with your team. They patrol areas, they occupy strongholds, and they'll reinforce based on players' actions. And then on top of all this, you can choose which mission you want to accomplish, or you can chase after a variety of activities in the world. And you can play this differently depending on your playstyle. You can go loud, like I
Oh yeah,
always do.
DMZ is just
You
on the
can go
Warzone
quiet,
map, yeah.
or you can hunt other players or avoid them entirely. Or you could just decide, hey, I'm going to explore the secrets of Al Mazrah and see what's there.
Loot up, exfil, it's
Yeah, they didn't
totally
specify
up to
a lot. I'm
player
assuming
choice
we'll learn
there,
later
and,
on.
I'm really excited about
They're
the
playing
full
Warzone
scale
today,
of
so
what
I guess
we're
we'll know all
delivering
that
for this
soon.
chapter. And we want players to have an amazing experience in Warzone 2.0. We've been listening to the conversations in the community, specifically around small maps, Ricochet, anti-cheat,
Well, that's good.
ranked play, and
But
beyond. And
what about score
trust me,
streaks?
although we're
Not enough
touching
people
on
talk
some of
about
the
it, to be
core
honest.
updates to the overall Warzone 2.0 experience today, and mostly focusing on BR, there will be more news to share over the coming months. This is only the beginning for Warzone 2.0.
Okay, I need Warzone 2.0 and DMZ in my life ASAP. Stephanie, when?
Warzone 2.0 will be free to play for everyone on November 16th. with the start
So a
of
little
Season
less
1
than a
across
month
Modern
after
Warfare 2.
multiplayer
Mark your
campaign
calendars,
releases.
That's about 2 weeks after after Modern Warfare 2 launches. And we had
Actually, 3 weeks.
125 million players in the original
2.5,
Warzone.
maybe.
And I cannot wait to see all of you and hopefully more of you in Al Mazrah for this experience.
And you will have a chance to see a Warzone 2 Battle Royale Alpha playtest happening right here behind us.
Alpha
Very,
out
very soon.
today.
Yeah, the streamers
There,
are hot
yeah, we're
to
not
trot
playing it.
their errand to go. We will see all of you in Al Mazrah on November 16th, but don't go anywhere just yet.
Yeah,
Stick
they didn't show
around
much
because
multiplayer
when we
today.
come back, you'll see just what Warzone looks like when it's built up from the ground for mobile. You're not going to miss this,
Warzone mobile.
I promise. Then after that, we have live gameplay.
I don't know, I just
coming
don't
at
care
us from
about it.
all of our friends set up across each and every Modern
So are they
Warfare 2
currently playing right
complex
now?
with
If
the
they
Warzone
are, I
2
might go
Battle
watch
Royale.
one of
We're
those
Warzone
instead.
Mobile. It's
I'd
all
rather
happening
watch
here,
people
ladies and
playing.
gentlemen. Don't go too far.
Okay, I don't.
Call of Duty
I'm gonna
next.
keep this on like this, but we're gonna go look for who's playing right now. Who do you think? Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. We'll just see who's live. Who do I want to watch? I'll look up Noah J. Why not? He should be live, right? Yeah.
Voice is kind of low compared to
So I'm glad you brought up vehicles.
Oh no, they're not playing yet. Oh, they've just been watching. So none of them have played yet. And just now he actually loaded up the game. So this is what the menu looks like. Quick play, ground war, invasion. Third player. So yeah, no one's playing yet then.
Partner of Modern Warfare.
Oh, he's not even there, never mind. Who's there? DK Dynamite's there, I know that.
Some of that. I'm hoping for some final circles.
No idea, but
Yeah, none of them are playing yet. Huh. What is this? Oh, this is Warzone Mobile. And it's on Verdansk. Yeah, I heard about this. It's on Verdansk. Honestly, COD Mobile's BR is really good, so I don't know, like, why they even needed this. Like, you know? What was even the point? COD Mobile already has a really damn good BR. It's a cool trailer, though. I'm still pissed we never got to see the Ural Mountains Cold Wars map that was supposed to happen, but never did. Yeah, I can't believe we ain't getting multiplayer gameplay yet.
What a jam-packed day we've had here so far. We got Warzone 2.0 and Modern Warfare 2 already good to go. But finally, we're hitting something new here. Coming into mobile, we got Warzone Mobile 2 here for you. It's me, Beef Mommy, and I couldn't be more excited to be here
Beef
with none
Mommy.
other than Chris Plummer. And Chris, what
All right.
do you have for us today?
That's right. Today we are proud to introduce Call of Duty Warzone Mobile.
Yeah.
This is the real thing, and it's on your
Not a
phone.
single person
For the
cheered.
first time
Wow, that
ever,
is
you can drop into Call of Duty
hurtful.
Warzone from wherever life takes you.
I don't know, mobile games just aren't for me.
point out the
You know,
gameplay
I think
you've
COD
seen
Mobile's
today
kind
is
of
still
fun, but
alpha, so
I
it's only gonna
don't really
get
play
better.
mobile games in general,
And for
so...
Warzone fans, you will recognize this drop sequence right away.
I mean, honestly, it just gives me so much nostalgia. But wait a minute, Chris. Is that the legendary Verdansk?
For a mobile game,
You know,
it looks
this is
really
where
good,
Warzone
obviously.
gameplay was born, and we're bringing the legendary Verdansk map to mobile for the very first time. From its hallmark vistas and these dense urban areas, they're just so much fun to play in. Wide
Gotta take
open
up your whole
fields,
phone
great for
space.
battle, and intimate, close quarters, combat environments. There's so much variety in Verdansk.
I'm gonna go
It's
check out what
famous for
people
good
are saying
reason.
on Twitter.
Teaming with fan favorite locations like Boneyard and Superstore, even TV station.
Well, I'm
Literally
getting
no one
classic
cares
Call of Duty
apparently.
Warzone
Everyone's
flashbacks
shit talking
here.
it.
Can you tell us more about the gameplay? Or, you know what, maybe just give me your phone real quick. Maybe I can see for myself.
Warzone 2
No?
image.
You know, the team has a passion for delivering the most authentic Call of Duty experience possible for mobile devices. From the way you aim and move to the weapon handling and the control responsiveness, all these critical little details combined to make Call of Duty Warzone mobile feel best in class. We've made sure that the physics, the feedback, the sights and sounds, all those essential little touches are smooth.
Oh, the
and
temporary alliance is
It's
AI?
about creating an experience that's so true to form.
Oh,
You
wait,
can
no,
imagine
it's
feeling
not,
that
no.
dirt compressing under the soles of your boots with every move. Or imagine those tiny shockwaves of recoil moving through your entire body with every shot. In Warzone Mobile, these are the kind
I'm not really a fan of the
details that we
circle
care
thing, to
about
be
that
honest.
Make the combat feel airtight and authentic.
That makes me really emotional,
We'll
Chris.
see.
And you know, it sounds like everyone's
people seem to like
paying
it, though. That's-
attention to detail, and it's finally
That's
paying
good.
off. Now, when I think of Call of Duty Warzone, I think about strategy.
Absolutely. There's a lot more going on than pure
Raids?
gunplay. For
3v3
example,
action?
when
What?
you're out there exploring the map and evading the gas circle collapse, you can try to sneak up on another player and pull off a finishing move. It's like ultimate bragging rights.
Yeah, they're just talking about
And if you're
Warzone
feeling more
mobile.
strategic, you and your squad, they can complete contracts, use that cash at buy stations. There's a ton of variety there, including lots of different
Oh yeah,
abilities
High
that
Rise is on the
bring
new
back
map. I
a fallen
forgot about
squad mate.
that.
Now, that contract economy, it adds a ton of depth and strategy through risk and reward.
I really like that you brought that up, because if you're talking about risk and reward, I think about the kill streaks. I think about the gulag. Are they going to be
So,
there too?
which one is High Rise? Right here,
Yes.
maybe?
Everything you come to
Probably in the
expect from
city,
Warzone,
yeah.
it's going to be there, especially kill
You'd
streaks.
think it's in the city.
This means you can deploy your big stick
Oh,
of
they're
choice
talking about
like,
mobile
you know,
stuff.
precision airstrike.
I keep getting
You
so
might be able
excited,
to
I'm like,
wipe out
wait,
an
no,
entire
it's just
squad
mobile.
with it. So not so fortunate for them, but they're not necessarily down for the count either, because we have the gulag. So here players can fight for a second chance. So when you go down, you get to fight one-on-one with another down player, and you can earn your way back into battle. This is how Warzone Mobile plays out on a truly massive scale, unlike anything we've ever played on mobile before. For this reason, we're pushing way past the envelope on high player counts to make sure each match is jam-packed with our signature style of combat. So we are supporting up to 120 live players in the single match.
Wait, hold on. Did you just say 120 players? Or do you mean bots? Because it seems like in Battle Royale games on mobile, they're usually loaded up with boring bots.
Well,
Oh, you
we
shit
believe it's
talking
critically
COD Mobile?
important and a lot more fun to play with real, live, human opponents.
Well, I mean,
And
that's
our
good.
focus. So for anyone who's tired
one
of
likes
playing with nothing
bots.
but bots, we hear you. We're talking up to 120 real players ready to hunt you down with real human skill and real human emotions. That is Call of Duty Warzone Mobile.
And we hear you in the crowd. Everyone's excited, and absolutely it is huge. And I don't think there's a game on mobile that can top that, in terms of real player count, of course.
They're
But
just shit
how
talking
are you
COD
able
Mobile.
to even pull that off?
So much.
We can support real player counts at dramatically higher scale than we've ever seen in other Battle Royale games on mobile, because Warzone Mobile is running on advanced, unified Call of Duty technology. This is the same shared tech behind the console and PC versions of Warzone 2.0. It gives us a ton of advantages, like these incredibly high player counts.
Does that mean they're bringing back
combat
Verdansk
and
to
gameplay
regular Warzone
systems,
too?
And it opens the door to a much more connected
I mean, they
experience
should.
across all platforms.
So
I feel like
when you
adding
say
back
more
Verdansk is their
connected,
way of
does that
getting
mean
people
that
to play it.
Warzone Mobile will share content
Maybe they won't
and
add
features
Verdansk back to
that will be
regular
in the
Warzone.
console and PC version of Warzone 2.0?
Exactly. Delivering a deeply connected experience, it's been a strategic pillar from the beginning of development. Now, we know that your time is precious, and your investment in playing
What studio
is now
do these two
recognized
work
across
for? I
Modern
didn't see.
Warfare 2, Warzone 2.0, and Warzone Mobile. So wherever you're playing Call of Duty, it is time well spent, including on mobile.
Yeah, it'd be weird if it wasn't.
Even your friends list and chat are shared across platforms, so you can stay in touch with your friends, whether they're playing on console or PC or mobile, wherever they choose to play.
I mean,
You know
that is
damn
so
well that
exciting.
chat
I
quality
totally
is
get that.
terrible.
Now, one of the coolest benefits of having this kind of connectivity is that Call of Duty Warzone Mobile is loaded up with the same authentic Call of Duty weapons and operators you'll recognize from Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2.0. And
Oh, really?
whatever you get from the Battle Pass, you will see it on console or PC. It'll also be there on your mobile device too.
Oh, okay.
And the other way around works as well.
I really love to hear that. And as a matter of fact, I saw some of the same weapons and operators being shown earlier today in Call of Duty Warzone 2.0. Are you aiming to make it exactly the same on all platforms?
You know, that's a great question. See, the team's incredibly excited about how deeply connected and authentic the experience is in Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. And we'll continue to adapt the best content and features and innovations created across the franchise. But at the same time, we recognize that mobile is a very unique platform. Mobile has its own flavor, advantages, and player expectations.
Sounds like the game will be tied into the Call of Duty franchise pretty nicely. And will there be mobile-specific events or content that is unique to Warzone Mobile?
Yes. Above all else, the team is committed to ensuring Warzone Mobile is a world-class, mobile-first experience right down to its core. Controls are a huge part of it. It just needs to feel natural on the device, intuitive, and native to the platform. A lot of it comes down to tuning, and this is why we're supporting synchronous crossplay between iOS and Android platforms exclusively on mobile, and we're avoiding the imbalance that comes with cross-playing between mobile devices and consoles or mobile to PC. This allows our teams to deliver the best possible mobile gameplay experience with a unified feel. And by doing this, we don't need to compromise the tuning for any platform. This ensures a level playing field and more fun for everyone. Now, keeping those controls balanced for all player types, it's super important. So whether you're the hardest of hardcore mobile pros, or maybe you're a console first player that's sneaking in an extra match during your lunch break, even brand new players to the franchise who need a little help getting into the flow of the game, we are committed to providing the most robust.
I like COD Mobile because it had its own map. You know, their BR had literally their own map. It was a really cool map too.
I love that accessibility.
So I don't know why I'd ever play this.
All my friends can get in on the action for a change, but how do they sign up?
Well, it's time to get your mobile devices ready because I'm super excited to announce that starting right now, you can pre-register for your free download in the Google Play Store. Signing up means that you can be among the first to play when the game launches next year. We look forward to seeing everyone in Call of Duty Warzone Mobile.
With that being said, hey, we got Ferg on the horn, and I think he's literally the first one to pre-reg. Ferg?
Ferg?
Hey guys, Ferg here, and I am thrilled to be one of the first to pre-register.
I don't know who Ferg is, but it's
Warzone Mobile. And now you can too.
Looks like a
scan the QR code at the bottom of the screen.
Walmart Mr. Beast.
Tell your friends, because the more pre-registrations we drive, the more rewards we can earn, like special weapons, vinyls, and emblems. Plus, if we reach the top milestone of 25 million pre-registers, we're going to unlock a super cool secret reward you're not going to want to miss. What are you waiting for? Sign up using the QR code below.
I'm sorry, I don't feel like it. Alright, can we see some multiplayer gameplay? I want to see what that damn time to kill looks like.
We are back. It's Miles here, joined by Maven, Alicat, and Nameless Studio. What? Oh, guys, the adults have left us alone on the desk, and now it's our time to have some fun. I don't know about you guys, but okay, it's been a pretty litty day so far.
Yeah.
Where do we even start? I mean, dude, mobile, bro. It's a new era of Call of Duty.
Listen, Miles, I've been addicted to Call of Duty for over a decade. You're telling me I could be in the airport playing Warzone now, back in Verdansk? That's lit. Also, Al Miles.
You could do it with COD Mobile. Why are they forgetting like COD Mobile doesn't exist?
Ali, I mean, lay it on me. Multiplayer for Warzone, for Modern Warfare 2, insane.
It's incredible. We actually got to load up with some of the players yesterday in a little bit of a pre-test, and loading into Gunsmith 2.0 was actually so aesthetically pleasing, and I think everybody at home, once they also get their hands on it, they're going to love it just as much as we do here.
Truly. Maven, my good friend, you've played more Warzone than most people on the Northern Hemisphere.
Yeah,
how you feeling?
8 hours a day for years, it feels like. It just seems fresh, man. The map, like everything about it, triple circles, the water, the boats. I mean, I was like kind of the proximity mine king for a while there, placing them under vehicles, trying to blow them up and set booby traps. And now you're telling me I could do them in not only land, but also the sea. I'm with it.
It's going to be something, man. We really have seen a lot so far today. We've seen, Warzone Mobile, of course, multiplayer there, and a bit of Warzone 2.0. Cannot wait. But, guys, it's time to get into business. Let's now get into the command center. This is it. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the command center, presented by Xfinity.
Oh, they're probably playing.
We're going to be rolling
I think
the
they're
show
playing.
through all
I don't know what they're playing.
today. Xfinity customers,
Multiplayer or
they
Warzone.
can start playing Modern Warfare 2 sooner with Xfinity Rewards.
Yeah, they're playing
Visit
multiplayer.
xfinity.com/rewards to get your code
Good.
for early access to the open beta. It's free and it's easy to join. Guys, I mean, every time I sit down, I take a breather, I'm like, there's so much. But first and foremost, guys, before we get into this one, so many streamers here. We need to give a big shout out to Intel, who's powering all of the streaming PCs here today. Massive shout out to those guys. Clint, there are 2 PCs on every desk. Explain.
I couldn't believe it. Cloaksy is here. Like, the fact that he actually made the trip out, I figured they have to have something special. The fact that you have a dedicated PC to the streaming side and to the gameplay side, and it's set up for this many people. Intel, thank you.
Ridiculous.
This is incredible. It's incredible.
Ridiculous. We're actually almost ready to get into the gameplay, guys. I mean, Ali, you teased it a little.
Yeah,
you
just
played,
a little.
A little, yeah? We played a tiny bit.
I could have an accent, too.
Did. I'm getting mocked here. My bloody desk. We got to play a tiny bit yesterday.
Yes.
It was pretty fun. But now we get to watch 200 streamers, some of the world's finest, quite literally from almost every part of the planet, coming together here in this crazy top secret location. What can we expect?
It's going to get loud. It's going to get incredibly loud. Yesterday, it was loud, and I believe like not even everybody had shown up yet. So now that we have a full building of all of these creators, all of these PCs, I'm expecting
Wait,
people to
really?
get up and start screaming, Miles. It's
They're
going to
tall.
be
Like it's not a perk. You're saying it's.
From like headphones on, he can be heard from.
Wait, you
space?
serious?
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Like Bobby Pop.
Who the
he's
fuck
on
would
some
even
train
want
or
to use
something.
kill
Lord
streaks?
knows what that's gonna sound like.
Wait, all right. I gotta
My
see
boy
how this
West
works.
was
I gotta see how this
here as
works.
well, but like, I think this is a testament to how pumped up everyone gets about Call of Duty every year. Like the fact that there are this many big name streamers in attendance, we're gonna see some incredible gameplay.
Oh
go through various
shit!
modes.
Wait a
This is
minute.
gonna be this is gonna be a real
Wait
treat,
a
it really is.
minute.
I mean, and you've been around a long time in the Call of Duty world. In this venue right now, we've got streamers and players from, you know, all across North America. All,
Hopefully,
South
literally
America,
everyone
all
uses it.
over Europe, Japan, Australia, you
wild.
name them. We are
Mobile
all over
players
here. Mobile
everywhere.
players everywhere. What is,
Oh,
how
they're
do you
all
describe
looking
the
at
vibe of the room
everything.
right now?
I mean, it's just incredible. It's a bunch
Dead
of homies
Silence
who
is
love
field
Call of Duty
upgrade.
more
That's
than
kind of
anyone.
dumb, but whatever.
Grind, and, you know, I was talking to them earlier, I was walking around,
Weapons.
doing the round, saying what up to everybody.
M4.
They're going hard, right? Like I was talking.
Well,
to
why am I
some
looking at my
guys
phone?
very
I'll look
well,
on
so
Twitter right now.
I'm here to fry. Zuma's ready to go.
So you guys can
I'm interested to see
watch
them with
with
these new
me. I'm
weapons and the
on
gunsmith,
Charlie
what they
Intel.
come up with, especially our new game modes like Prisoner.
The new menu
Listen, as much as
system.
they're here for their love of Call of Duty, they're also here because they want that banger clip.
The
Like,
new
everybody
perk
wants, like,
system.
you know,
4
you're
perks,
trying
2
to go out
from the
and fry
first
some
set,
of
1
these
from the
big
third,
names,
1
get a
from the
clip out on
fourth.
social, your YouTube, whatever
Oh, I
it's going to
see.
be. So yeah, I'm
That's
sure
cool.
people are going hard in the paint or falling to their deaths at their Tim. I'm sure we're gonna have a couple of those.
I guess there's just more perks in the first
I
one.
think
Then.
we're actually ready to hop
Oh
into
shit!
gameplay.
They're showing
Dr.
gameplay.
Lupo,
Okay.
one of our first here,
This
and,
quality is
he's already down and out,
garbage,
we are
but whatever.
playing, I believe this is Hardpoint.
I might just go on
Ricardo,
someone else's stream.
Nameless.
Yeah, you know, I didn't get to play this map yesterday, but one thing I just want to point out with this game is it's a lot
It
more
looks
vibrant
crisp.
than some of the MWII games that we've had in the past. There's so many more
Oh, it
colors.
is really
That's something that I
vibrant,
always
yeah.
enjoy, especially
At
with
least
Call
this
of Duty,
map.
when it's more vibrant and you can see more on the map.
I think sometimes you go dev to dev, and yeah, it's like you have like your more realism, like your grays and brows. Some
Yeah,
will
he's
have a
just
little
running
more
normal
color,
kill
like
streaks,
this
but
map,
I believe
yeah,
you.
the
I
second
believe
you
you
saw,
that
like,
there's
the
score
fly through
streaks.
this,
I'm gonna
it
check it
just
out
looks
when I can. Is it
Yeah,
toggable,
it does. And
like in
not that
the
I had any concerns
in the
about
settings, or is it in the
side
creative
because they knock
class?
it out of the park every year, but
Or probably on the
it's
score
just
streak menu.
aesthetically
Yeah, that
pleasing.
makes
It
sense.
is.
It's very, very pretty. That is, of course, Dr. Lupo. You can watch him stream this live. Every single member of the crazy, I don't even have a name for it, the stream pit here, COD Next, all of them live on their own channels, and unreal, man.
Yeah, it's unreal. I mean, all these guys are going hard. You can see he's locked in. Talking a little bit about the game and the movement, though. When I first hopped on yesterday, the movement felt so much different than Call of Duty's in the past. You know, it's not that slide cancel. You got to complete your slide. The dive mechanic, it plays out so much different.
I can't really tell how the time to kill is. I can't tell.
Miles, it was a lot of fun.
There's really no way to tell.
We really did get into the mix. I'm going to tell this now on air in front of God knows how many people, but last night, Ninja wasn't in the venue. I played on his setup. He wasn't quite here yet. And I found there is an in-game, like, whisper feature. So I was sending messages
Mounting
to
is
other
back.
creators
That sucks.
as Ninja.
Oh well,
talking
I can't have it all.
horrendous, man. Like horrendous trash talk. All very good-natured friends of mine, you know, but I'd be kind of weird to get that from Ninja, right?
Yeah, does Ninja know you did this?
He has no idea. I walked past.
I walk up.
I kind of want to watch.
I walked past him today and I was like, "Good morning, dude. How you been?" He's like, "Hey, man." Not a
has no
single
idea.
word. Ali, not a word. But
Not a word.
Oh, that quality's a lot better. But I want to watch it like, because you're watching it compressed. That's the problem. So obviously it's gonna look like shit when you're watching a compressed. Oh, this is terrible too. Whatever. It's good enough. I just want to watch gameplay like this.
I really want to camp out for this Harrier
Or VTOL, rather.
VTOL jet. Looks the same as 2019.
I really want to get this chopper gunner. I think I need 2 more kills for it. $23 bullets for the chopper gunner.
Bro, pick up a gun.
Oh my god, dolphin diving. I'm so scared. I really want this chopper gunner.
He needs 1 more kill for it?
Got it. Here we go. Chopper gunner time, boys. It's time.
I want to see what this looks like. Looks good. A lot of buildings on this map though, so I don't think you're getting many kills with it, unfortunately.
Where are they spawning?
Alright, I want to look
Are they backing out?
back on here. Weapons of the beta. I might as well just look at all the weapons then, right? What's the problem with mounting? I think it just encourages people to, because you get pretty much no recoil when you do it, so it encourages people to kind of just sit back, just aiming down one little area and just getting perfect accuracy without having to move. I don't like that. We get the Lackman 5.56. That's like a what is the gun called in real life? It's like was it SG or SAG? It's forgetting the name of it. M4, M16, AK-74U, which is in the assault rifle category. Basically a scar on the end there, I think. And then battle rifles, F-Tac Recon, Lackman 7.62, MP5. They got different names, but they're basically just what I'm saying. FSS Hurricane, that looks really cool. And the Fennec or the Vector. Expedite 12, 5556 Icarus, Rap H, and the MG38, LMS, Lockwood Mark II, and Signal 50. Is that the only sniper? Looks interesting. And then perks, I kind of look at the perks. So we got Overkill, Double Time, Battle Harvin, Scavenger. What do they do? Carry primary weapon, 2 primary weapons. Take reduced damage. Yeah, it's basically the model for 2019 perks. Those are the same perks, because you just get to pick 2 of those. Fast hand, quick fix, focus. Are you kidding me? They have focus? When did we learn that focus is a crutch? I'm not sure if it's going to be a crutch in this game, but every time I see it in COD, it's always a crutch. Of course you're going to want reduced flinch. That makes no, like, of course you're going to want that. I'm going to be running focus every single class, because the other perks are just fast hands, which I guess would be kind of useful. Oh, quick fix seems pretty useful too. I'd probably just still be using focus though. I feel like that's such a good perk. Yes, okay, so they have score streaks. Reduce score streak cost by 125. I happy to have it. I would still prefer it if it was score streaks by default though, because if it's toggleable, I feel like you're still gonna have a lot of people use kill streaks, therefore still less encouragement to play the objective. But it's still it's better than nothing. Better than nothing, I'll give them that. And I doubt they're gonna wrap. They're probably not gonna be wrappable kill streaks or score streaks. So that is not the best it could be, but oh well. Field upgrades, trophy system, yada yada yada. Battle rage, experimental stimulant that gives you an adrenaline rush. Health regen quickly. Attack equipment is resisted. Okay, cool. A lot of them, damn. DDoS, A lot of pictures here. I'm gonna save this one. This one looks cool. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's got some cool stuff to it. I won't lie. Tactical equipment, I don't really care. Perks will not be available in Warzone 2 at launch? Streaks! Oh shit. Wait. There's a perk called Survivor, which is the new last stand. Oh, why would they do that? That is not good. Why would they add last stand back? Don't they know everyone hates it? Oh well. Here's the streaks. We got UAV, bomb drone. It's like RCXD but in the air. Counter UAV, cluster mine. I like the look of the score streaks. Okay, so where's the toggle feature? I don't really see where the toggle feature is, but whatever, I'll take it. Maybe, oh, down, oh, I see it. It's down there. Yeah, I see. Okay. I see it. Sentry gun, SAE, VTOL jet, Overwatch, Hilo, Wilson's a lot. Wow. Gunship, advanced UAV, and Juggernaut. Dude, thank the Lord, man. Thank the Lord. People already messaging me. Perks will not be available. Okay. Here's some pictures of the new map. I don't really care about these, but whatever, they're there. I still don't understand this completely, but oh well. It will. What map are they on now?
Now, I don't know what I'm going to be running, but it does feel like they were saying, what was it, the different type of classes they were trying to put? You have your rusher, kind of your more stealth type player, your sentinel. Like they want to.
Wait, do they show kills and deaths?
Kind of funnel it with that behind the purchase, but I think that's pretty dope.
But you can also make your own. So
it does feel like they were saying, what was
I doubt they're going to show kills and deaths. No, they don't. That's so stupid. Why can't they show kills and deaths?
You know, figure out what you want.
I miss seeing kills and deaths at once.
Especially when you're frying, getting that extra perk.
It really does, change what you start off with a base 2.
Yeah.
You unlock one after, a period of time. You get kills, you get points. The game progresses slowly. So no matter how you're playing, you're going to get your perks eventually. But obviously, higher scoring games.
Might search and destroy.
It's just really
bottom right that they are.
Almost tiered. And again, Jeff and Joe will come on the desk later on and talk about this in way more detail. But the idea that the first 2 perks, they're fine. They sort of help out the gameplay. That mid-tier perk is way more sort of impactful. Yeah. And that
it looks interesting.
Like the super perk. Yeah. That's not going to turn you into Captain America.
I might end the stream soon, by the way. We're not going to stream too much longer. I think we've seen most of what I wanted to see.
I mean, look at the wagon on that boy.
What?
There it is.
Listen, picture there.
Yeah, 2 million views on TikTok, something like that. It's impressive stuff.
That's what you're watching? In your free time, Quinn?
Yes, it might be. It might be.
Okay.
I'm watching them.
It's Brooke's TikTok. She's very creative.
This is a Search and Destroy, Call of Duty Classic here on Fun 18.
This looks cool.
This is one of the maps that we saw in an Intel drop not too long ago. Ooh, let's
What are these weird angles?
Simply spectating.
Oh, he's spectating. Oh, okay.
And of course, we're talking about like 3-lane maps. This is one of those maps that felt like a very good hybrid 3-lane map.
Spectating looks so
that does
weird.
really, really well when it comes to a game mode like Search and Destroy. Like you have your
I see what they're trying to do there because it's like an angle of the camera on the person, but
pure chaos. It's kind of like a little bit of like it reminds me of like a paintball range with all the walls and the corners that there are. So this is probably one of my favorite maps that we are playing right now in the beta testing. And as you can see, everybody is having so much fun on it.
Time to kill is super fast. I'm really bad at being able to tell what the time to kill is like by just watching it, so I can't even tell, but it probably is. I wouldn't be surprised if it. I wouldn't be surprised if it is. I hope it's not, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it is.
Show me something special.
He is flying.
Oh, wow. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, no!
That's the Fennec. I was loving that one yesterday.
Oh! That thing turns...
That's an OG weapon.
That turns people into
I'm excited to play it. I know I'm not gonna love it, but I don't really need to love it. As long as I have fun with it.
Hurricane?
It's such a different look. Like when we're spectating these players and they're having gunfights, stuff like the way the player
The
animations
spectating
are,
is
sound
really
effects,
interesting.
Like, the game has
I don't
just
see the
been-
point of that,
like,
but
it's everything we liked about MW19, all the stuff that was already there existing, and they've just been. I mean, it's Salt Bay right on top, just hammering away, sweet seasoning top to bottom.
Well,
and it was a close game, and now it's done.
Another thing.
He looked very sneaky, and then he was just evaporated.
I gotta say, the bunny hop.
I want to see them play on the Grand
Bunny hop
Creeks
is
map, which
clean. We
maybe
know
they're not
Samurai
showing it. I don't know.
Shout out. He's gonna be bunny hopping all day. We got Myth on the screen here. What's he using? M4, I think.
Again, looking at these weapons, you know it's an M4, but the configuration he has.
I was using the bigger sight, the double. I forget the name of it. But I like the extra zoom.
And of course, kill streaks, cruise missile back, a lot of fan favorites, Clint. I mean, everything you would expect from a Modern Warfare game is there.
We get to see one. Ah, that'll connect. Myth able to hit it. He's vibing right now. But it's crazy. Like, yeah, bottom right.
The HUD's pretty clean, I would say.
The same type of gun is based on the attachments that it has. It's wild.
As also,
So is the map minimap a classic minimap or not? I can't really tell. I don't see red dots showing up, so I feel like it might not be a classic minimap.
I'm always a fan of more settings, personally. Like, give me the option to tweak it how I want, right?
There's a lot of settings in this game.
I'm going to get lost in that for the entire first day, probably.
Once campaign hits, I'll spend about 3.5 hours messing with settings and then getting that first mission.
When I see Courage on a 5-string, that pop up at the top of the screen, it might have
Dead Silence as a fill upgrade is so stupid. There's so many fill upgrades and I want to use them all, but I'm just going to use Dead Silence. That's all I'm going to use.
Yeah, this sub looks like it's dominant.
Also, all the sounds and everything when you level up guns. Everything is there. I mean,
I wish everyone could experience just this environment, though. Like, as much as we're
I'm really curious how people are going to feel about this game as a whole, though. I don't know if it's going to be a fan favorite or if it's going to be hated. I don't know. I have no idea.
It's not often you get them all in one place like this. It has just been a vibe. Seeing everybody going up, some meeting for the first time.
The game definitely does look more arcade shooter-esque, way more than it did in Modern Warfare 2019. So I'll give it that. It looks like it's not trying to be super realistic or anything. It does feel like it has more of an arcade feel to it. So that's definitely a positive.
I don't think many things like bring everybody together like this. It is it's special.
The beta starts tomorrow, in case you've been living under a rock.
Yeah, time to kill does look fast. I don't know. I'll wait to see
One of the two.
what it feels like in game, but it does look
User
really
interface completely
fast.
changed as well. Dead Silence available on that lower right-hand side. Just a lot more sort of clean changes. Of course, the menu system, which you might not have seen here on the main COD Next stream, but individual streamers seeing them going through weapon loadout, seeing the operators there. So many cool changes. A lot more of a streamlined experience. It's sexy. That's not a lot of ways to describe it.
I love that, especially like when you click start, you go and you look at your loadout, you switch weapons. It looks good. You can see everything. It's just right in front of your face. You know exactly.
I don't really care too much about the operators, but they are here if you're interested.
I also quite enjoyed that, like, it doesn't.
Oh, there's Gus. There's the guy that I kept seeing popping up on that pre-game. Farah. Oh, that's Farah?
And I will say in terms of
assuming
balance,
from
like,
Modern
ARs and
Warfare,
SMGs,
yeah.
Of course, this is all
So,
like our first peeks into it.
I like how they have the
look pretty
campaign
balanced
players.
so far. Like the SMGs have been absolutely disgusting up
Or
close,
campaign
whether the AR gets
characters.
first shot or not. Now long range, the
That is
SMGs
good.
haven't been ripping as well. The recoil gets insane at that sort
Gunsmith.
of range. So I feel like it looks like the gun balance as well, regardless of your attachments and what configuration you end up coming with, is fairly much there.
I love that because, I mean, it just feels like sometimes it turns into this one gun that can do everything.
Yeah.
Right? And I
If we get hate it after a month, oh, definitely. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm definitely gonna be playing this, streaming this when it comes out. Probably, honestly, tonight. It'll officially comes out tomorrow, but I wouldn't be surprised if they release it early. So whenever it's out, I will be streaming it. So yeah, I will see you all later. If you want to actually watch the stream yourself, I will put a link in the chat, so if people want to go watch this exact stream, they can go check it out for themselves, because I don't really feel like watching it for too much longer. I just want to see the game for myself later. I'm not really interested in watching other people playing right now, so I will see y'all later. Peace out.